the door alone, but the plans are made. Silent moves, but sharp and wise. Got that hustle in his eyes. Red clay roads beneath my feet. Dusty trails where past and future meet. Through the hills where the tall grass waves. Every turn holds a story saved. Of a place where hearts ignite. Join the tribe, find your spark. The future's looking bright tonight. Dragonflies sprinkling sunflowers with the Kansas winds.
Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. Excuse the chaosness. I'm gonna say it's an organized mess right now. We are still working on the new office, so things are still. I can't find a lot of stuff right now. I couldn't find these. Sorry, I'm not complaining. I'm just explain. I couldn't find these, so those did not go out in any package today. Sorry. Let's see. Where am I? I cannot welcome any of y'all in yet, except I do know. I'm getting tongue-tied and starting to roll off names. Jessica, Dumpster Girl. I don't know who first in chat was because we kind of came into this live hot. Mr. Stiff is working 10-hour days right now. And yeah, so packages have been delivered to carriers. If you have not gotten a notification from Pirate Ship, that should be coming in the next, I'd say, probably 3 hours. Aside from that, guess what I didn't do? I didn't have time to write numbers down. So they're on this paper. I'm transcribing them here. Siri is responsible for them today. Mr. Stuff just went and got power supply and all that because apparently I used my devices a bit much today on watch hours. So Mr. Stuff, why don't you start welcoming people in, and as you welcome one in, then I'll welcome it in.
So first one that was in was Jessica.
Welcome in, Jessica.
She put that, Stephanie, I got my package and I made a video of it. A short video of the pole shirt. LOL.
Dude, I love that shirt on Jessica. I'm just saying, call me biased, but I think the color is amazing on her.
Then Kraken Mary says, hello, everyone.
Kraken Mary, welcome in.
And then Ashley Reed says,
welcome
hello.
in, Ashley. All right, let me get to these. You can roll. I just
okay. And then Kathy says hi.
Hey, Kathy, welcome in.
And then Crafty Witch says hi, all.
Hey, Crafty Witch. Y'all, if you don't know who Crafty Witch is, her name is Andy. It's A-N-D-I, not Y. And if you're a crafter, if you're, I'd say born, and I say this respectfully, but I'd say if you were born close to the new millennia, if, let's see, free-spirited, cool, chill, how else can I describe her channel, y'all? I could fall asleep listening to her channel when I'm watching her, getting her watch hours in, because it's so chill there. It is so chill there, and I appreciate that.
And then Subi says hi.
Hey, Subi, welcome in. we are going to go over a couple house cleaning things. Yeah, I've done my serious very best to avoid having to have one, but after the last week, 2 weeks in sales, being ghosted. Ghosting is when you don't communicate, whether you're a buyer or a seller, for more than an extended period of time. You know, we're not talking, hey, life happened. Hey, I'm busy. I'm out of town for the weekend type stuff, and I'll catch up, say, Monday. My biggest concern is not that the invoices haven't been purchased or haven't been completed yet. It's the lack of communication. Welcome in, Nana. Welcome in. Y'all, if you haven't dropped your numbers, because I'm not in regular chat, because I'm still transcribing series numbers, drop a number between 1 and 125, please. We're going to do Sunflower Bucks giveaway. The Sunflower Bucks is a great thing. I think it benefits us. It benefits everybody who is able to participate. You don't have to purchase. You do not have to purchase to use $5 sunflower dollars. Did you hear that? $5. Anything above $5 is going to be, so like say I do a 5 or not a 5, a 10 or say even a $20 sunflower bucks is going to require a purchase. If that makes sense. But yeah. Let's see. Sunflower bucks, you can use them. Let's see. Trying to see if I got a dollar item. I don't think I do. But we'll use this for an example. My sold's bin. This actually needs to go in the giveaway bin because C-Prod purchased it and is giving it as and donating it as a giveaway. Here, I'll leave it on here. That way we know who it was. Just
leave it down on the sales bin or whatever.
All right. So say I was gonna sell 5 of these, and say we did either buy it now, $1 each, or say I'm not selling it; it's already been sold. Or say, you know, it's a lot of 5, and I'm selling it for 5. If you win the sunflower bucks, the $5 covers the item minus shipping. The participant pays the shipping. Hopefully that makes sense. Unless if you don't make a purchase, I'll hold on to your giveaway. Yeah, that was sunflower bucks giveaway items. If someone purchases something, right, or you have a Build-A-Box with me, great. Those items, they go in there. Otherwise, you're looking at the following month before you'll receive it. We had giveaway packages I had intended to send today. However, I have over $150 in invoices. One of them has items that are 6 weeks old. I'm not going to blast anybody. Sorry, I'm got cords around me.
Sorry, I didn't know where you wanted it.
No, it's fine. I need to move some stuff. You know, people purchasing from us, those funds go back for several things. One of them is to cover the cost of shipping. The cost of shipping or the cost of my memberships with other channels. That's stuff that all comes because you can't pull it from other funds. So
And it
hopefully that
says,
makes sense.
That's not right. Pete's got to learn to pay.
I'm this person, and I won't tell you their position in any of our communities. They're a great person. It has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with the lack of communication. I am going to probably reach out to another reseller and just get some pointers, because coming in to 2025, I said I was done chasing people for money. I'm a reseller. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a military mom, I am a Mimo, I am a sister, I am anything but a bill collector. And when I feel that people are starting to make me feel like one, I lose interest in what I do. So it makes it hard.
And no, none of you guys are in
It's
here.
none of y'all, and even if this particular person comes into active chat, I'm not going to tell you who it is. My iPhone is driving me crazy. This has been going on since yesterday.
I don't understand.
I've asked Siri to shut the notification off.
What's the notification for? Is it Sheen?
For Sheen, I downloaded the app while I'm going into regular chat, and I'm going up in chat, y'all, so I won't be in active chat. I just hit the wrong button. Give me a second. It takes so much energy. Like, sorry, y'all. I'm not feeling 100% today. I don't feel like I'm coming down sick, like legit. I just haven't felt physically 100% today. There's a number of reasons it could be, but anyway, I did get the numbers. They're up there. So I got to take medication. I'm taking my morning dose. I woke up very nauseated, and it hasn't fully subsided, but I've got to take my meds, because not only am I late, but I have 2 blood pressure meds. I've been watching my symptoms today, so don't freak out, anyone. I'm very aware of missing a dose of blood pressure meds.
Jody says you look pretty today.
Thank you, Jody. Lots been going on behind the scenes over the last 5 or 6 weeks. Some of y'all know a bit about it, but that's no big deal. It's you couldn't figure it out. All right, give me a second so I don't mess up my meds. Okay, the next thing. Can you take and grab me Tylenol, all of that, because I totally forgot to get it. I am not sugar-free today. The village did not have sugar-free ginger ale. So, and that's probably not the reason why I'm not feeling the greatest. It's been probably 6 months, 7. Since I downed a bottle of anything with added sugar to it. So, but we're going to roll with it.
Crack and Mary says her and Crack and Travis have been sick since Thursday.
A lot of it, Crack and Mary, it feels almost like nerves and Our family's going through a lot of changes. We'll be going through a lot of changes. And a lot of stuff's up in the air, right? It's not worth worrying over, but I mean, when you're a parent, it's hard to shut that switch off. So, I'm thinking my cortisol, I'll find out on Friday. I'm going to see if she'll test it, if I'm still having issues. So I honestly don't think it's related to really any real illness. I think it's related to what happens when, moms are a hot mess, is stressed out, and bottle it all up for too long. Y'all, if you don't know who Scooter Renee LLC is, you want to see her, trust me, you want to be connected with her. She does Monday night motivation. I don't remember if I commented on anyone's stuff today, but I did give a thumbs up. Scooter Renee is live. Is it 8 Central or
8?
Yeah, 8 Central this evening for Monday night motivation. And I know motivation and some of the feel-good stuff doesn't always feel good to everybody. So I get it if we don't see you there, but I'm telling you, stop by. You don't even have to jump in chat. Just stop in for a few minutes. Just let her play in the background.
I usually jump in, say hi, and then I go watching TV and listening in the...
I mean, aside from your time and energy it takes to, do the few clicks and listen, it's free. She really ought to be charging for a lot of things she does. I'm just saying. All right, give me a second.
Anyone that's come in that hasn't dropped a number between 1 and 125, drop one, please.
Give me a second, and we will get going, y'all. Here, and we'll do the giveaway for Sunflower Bucks here in the next 7 minutes. Doesn't mean that won't happen in 6. I'm just saying within 7 minutes we'll get going on the giveaway.
Scooter says, "Aw, Steph, thanks."
You're welcome. I didn't really entertain it because I knew I needed to come live anyway today. But my idea of what today's sale was going to be, probably it was unrealistic. So we're going to roll with clothing today. We're going to start with a lot that isn't plus size clothing. I will have a little bit of plus size clothing, but I won't have a lot today. I am working on a box. I'm not saying who, and I'm not saying what, but I have, what's this, 17 by like 11 by whatever.
12.
All right.
17 by 11 by 12.
That's going to be headed. Let's see, that's north. That's south. That way. That's California. That's the East Coast. Wait, maybe it's that way. I feel No, it is not. Manhattan's that way, which is away from Colorado.
Okay, you're right. Never mind.
So if we're staring,
I'm turned around. You're not.
If we're staring at I-70, which would be right here, 3 miles down the road, Colorado's that way.
We're in a building, and I got turned around.
You got turned around?
Yeah.
In my office?
Yeah.
Our office?
Yeah.
So you're the reason why one of our kids fell land nav with the military, right?
Well, then who taught him to hit deer?
I don't know, but he's got 2 for 2 right now.
100% kill rate. 2 for 2 with a vehicle.
So first and foremost, our soldier and combat boots is okay. Non-injury, but not free. And this is the second time the car hasn't paid off. At least this time, the kid hit the deer instead of having the deer hit him. Just saying.
Nana says she gets lost in a brown paper bag.
I could too. So today is Monday Offer Up Buyer Edition. And what that is, we're going to get that going. I'm going to get it right now. I don't know which one we're going to go with. I'm not looking at numbers. Y'all keep close to the same numbers usually. And y'all have shared those numbers with me often enough that I may as well just write every day. This giveaway's going to go to, right? So I had to ask Siri for the numbers. So this is going to be for today's giveaway. Thank you. So, let's see. We're going to do the giveaway. We're going to go through a few housekeeping things. Only because I need to be a little more clear, especially for those that are new to me, on how our process from making that bid, winning that bid, to invoice packaging, packaging, invoicing, and shipment, how that rolls. And what happens when you don't pay. You know, I don't put you out there, don't blast you. But I would appreciate communication.
Well, welcome back, Jessica.
Welcome back, Jessica. I don't know what that phone's doing, that device. I was trying to get everything set up because we're late going. Late meaning typically I'm in StreamYard 30 or more minutes early. And
yeah, well, we didn't get back to the house until about 15 minutes till. And
yeah, well, I think it was less than 15. Let me make sure these devices are turned down. There was a tornado somewhere. Don't know how old it is. This phone's being crazy.
Yeah, we actually, I listened to your video as Steph was playing it when we were driving back from Little Apple.
We were halfway between, so we were close to the airport when I jumped onto YouTube really quick because I was like, I need to check a couple of things. First thing that popped up, Jessica, was your live unboxing, your mail call. That's the word I was looking for. Please be turned down. Okay. And I was like, oh! And of course, Mr. Stephanie's driving and goes, what? And I said, oh, you can't see. I'm like, Jessica got her package. So I'm glad you got it. All right, Mr. Steph put stop signs in, so we're going to roll with it. Let's write down sunflower bucks. That way, $5 in sunflower dollars. Seriously, all you got to do is catch 5 items or 1 item that's $5, and it's yours. You just have to cover the shipping. If you have a Build-A-Box with me or you buy, throughout the week, then it'll just go in your box.
And Jessica says if she wins, give it to Nana, please.
Absolutely, girl. You got it. All right. So sunflower bucks. And to 67.
All right. So Kraken Mary has 71, and there's nothing between 67 and 71.
So there's nothing between 67 and 71?
Nope.
Who was it?
Kraken Mary.
Kraken Mary. Congrats.
Awesome. Congratulations.
And Kraken Mary. Be sure Kraken knows that the card that's in the package on the way today.
I picked.
You're just going to own that, huh?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to own that.
It's hilarious, I think. But hey. All right. No, I'm putting those there. All right. So, Mr. Stephanie.
Yep.
Can you remind me in a typical week, how often do we sell? Or at least have shows?
4 days. Because I won't let you add any more.
I've tried. But that's where this comes in.
You won the $5 sunflower bucks, Kraken Mary.
Yeah, you won the sunflower.
And there's a birthday card in your guys' box I just sent out. I picked it for Kraken.
Yeah. All right. So we have 4 shows on our channel typically a week. So remind me of what the schedule looks like this week. Let's start with yesterday.
You had, you were on with Nana Tink's members auction yesterday, and then we were on our show last night. We're on our show tonight, and then tomorrow I'll feel for you.
Why? Without time frames. Do you know how to go?
Well, I know you've got like,
I said
like 11 or 11:30 in the morning. You have your first show with Don Southern Finds and Yarnigan and all them. And then at like 1 o'clock, give or take some, you're on the Booted Chick with Rita.
It'd be 1 our time, somewhere around that, because she's in Cali, which means she's 2 hours behind us. So I have a half-hour slot at 3 o'clock. Is it Central?
No, Central is what we are.
It'd be whatever. Before we come live here, I'll be over on the Booted Chicks.
And then we have our show.
And then I'll have a moment. And then we'll be here.
And then Thursday,
we have a guest. No, not Thursday.
Yeah,
Wednesday, we have a special guest.
We have a special guest on.
This person has never been on our channel. But with that said, not a whole lot of people have.
Right. And then Thursday, we try to get invoices ready to go. So, because we have medical trips this weekend.
So, I'm going to count these out because I left them somewhere else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there's 2 more. There's 10 here. Okay. Imagine the big index cards. I filled 10 of these out last night before I went to bed. So, yeah, it was after midnight.
Yeah, she's busy this week.
Yeah, you don't make it look so easy, Nana. I just figured, this is my 3rd week back consistently in a row from being sick. I just figured I may as well line it all up. And then if we couldn't do that, apparently my overall healthcare team, their system notification was dead over the weekend. So I got that notification today. So Mr. Stephanie, for an hour or so.
Crafty Witch.
Do your thing, Crafty. You're good, girl. I ain't got the buttons today. I'll be getting those when I go down for my medical trip. So yeah, I promise I won't show the good stuff for a bit.
Nana says you got this.
I got this. All right, so this is, you just heard me, right? I filled out 10. We're going to keep track of those of others throughout the week. The moment. So when you receive, unless you build a box with me, that's different. If you're new to me, we have to have an established where you pay for your package and I ship it before we build a box, right? So I'm going to be filling out cards, maybe add some cards throughout the week because that's my idea of being organized. Drafts. So anyone purchased from me yesterday that will get an invoice at the end of the week. The date for it being open is yesterday. It won't show Wednesday or Thursday. It will show yesterday. I am not going to change that date. I could, but it doesn't affect your due date. So typically we invoice on what day?
Thursday.
Sometimes into
Friday.
And occasionally
on Saturday.
Which may happen this week because I don't have a crystal ball that tells me how the rest of the week's going to go. So I'm going to give myself room and the grace that I also have a medical trip. So if you don't receive an invoice Thursday or Friday, I did not forget you. It means I've carried too many hats all week and I just can't get it all done. Typically, invoices, we've been doing it, 2 cycles now? Has it been 2 cycles? Or is this the second week? Yeah, it's been 2 cycles. Yeah. This last cycle was the second one, so this is third week of doing your invoices due on Saturday. Now, what happens if I invoice you on Friday? Well, if I invoice you before noon on Friday, I do expect payment at some point on Saturday, or by, some point Saturday. Past that, your items are shipped by the following Monday, unless
a holiday.
The weather has played a huge role in our delays this year. Did I bum back? I bet you I did.
Yeah, I just have a stack over here, that way I can maybe fill some cards out while we're going.
Would you like me to get the cards from last night in case you need them?
No.
Okay.
No, because I'll just add this card to them.
So ideally, I'm going to start drafts as soon as people start purchasing. Because the whole idea is we can package way maybe Wednesday night.
So you have Jessica that shared us out, and you have Crack and Mary that shared us out. Crack and Mary shared us out on Facebook. Jessica did her normal.
All right. Anyone who has shared us out, can you put a sunflower, just one sunflower, in the chat, please? Because I didn't keep track of it because I was talking when, we're just going to use this paper. Why not? They've already put their numbers in. It don't matter. I did show those, didn't I? Someone's going to go back and screenshot that. Feel like, hey. Where is the marker?
So you got Jessica, Jody, Nana.
So, I was sitting there last night and I'm doing my drafts. I did the cards first because I need Mr. Stephanie to go to bed so he could get up and do his 10 hours at work. I don't know if it's premenopausal.
You're over the age of 40. You walk out of the room, walk to the next room, and you forget why you walked to the next room. Because I do it all day long at work.
So you remember I'm a rock hound, right?
Yeah. Well, you're talking the...
You realize some of my stuff's right here. Be nice about calling me old. All right.
So Jody, Nana, and Jessica.
Jody.
And Crack and Mary. Because...
Yep. Jody, Nana, Jessica, and Crack and Mary. All right. Let me get those going and then we'll get started with the setup. All right. So we're doing, and I figured it out today, what we're doing for the giveaways, y'all. And I think it's so ingenious that the rest of y'all agree. So, let's see, there's 4. So the giveaways for being first in chat each month, right? So, let's see, we are in April, so May. So May's giveaway for first in chat will be for April. And that's how we'll roll everything from the following month rolls into the next month, right? We're gonna do those giveaways as mystery boxes. What does that mean for you? That means that those items you won't have to wait a month for. Or those boxes you will not have to wait a month for. Those boxes will go out probably the Monday following the giveaway for those particular things. I don't have a set date, just the first week of each month. This is what happens when you don't filter things out and you share in real time without editing. And I'm not throwing stones for anyone that's editing. I think it's a cool thing. It's something I've got to get familiar with, but I need to get a few things off my plate, or at least set down a few plates before I add more to it. So we will have 3 mystery boxes that go out. It's probably going to be the second Monday of the month, because I'm going to assume the first Monday maybe isn't the Monday that we do it. But if we do the giveaways the Sunday, it would go out that Monday.
And we haven't discussed it, but I think that's probably stuff about that size of box.
You know how many people accuse me of giving stuff away? You know how much you can fit in 11 by 7.5 by 5.5? Hey, I'm not complaining. I'm giving you a hard time, Lord. Just go put the boxes back up. I was giving you a hard time.
So we can do a 6 by 6 by 6.
Hey, Kraken. Hey, Shirley. Welcome in, y'all. Drop a number between 1 and 125. Shirley, I know you're north of the border from me. Go ahead and drop a number anyway between 1 and 125, because we do channel stickers. Just a second. So
You're good.
Do channel stickers, and I can put those in the postage. Those aren't going to cost a whole lot to get to you, honey. If you don't want to participate, that's fine. I just want you to feel like, you're able to participate.
And Scooter said, just got home. So, geez, are you even going to have time to be the chicken nugget and our one fry short of a Happy Meal? LOL. Just picking.
Y'all really... Dude, I want to be the chicken nugget.
And then Kraken shared you out also.
All right, I'll get Kraken. You know what? I only put Kraken down. I didn't put Kraken. So we'll do Kraken Mary and Kraken. Kraken, Mr. Steph.
You have a birthday card coming in your box. Have a good laugh at it, because I did when I sourced it.
Where are we at on wow, where? Hey, can you write their names on these?
Set them right here, and I'll write them here in just a second.
Because, yeah, I'm getting away with time. I thought I'd have time management today. Do we really have time management on Mondays or Sundays? We're getting there, y'all. I do appreciate y'all's time. It's a Monday to me. $4, $14, $25. So absolutely, I just the short answer, Scooter, is absolutely. Just not this week.
So Shirley, you'll have to grab a different number. 49 was already taken.
Someone's already got 49,
Yep.
Miss Shirley. And then Mr. Steph's going to be dropping links. And anyone with a wrench is capable of doing that. I do not give wrenches out. Listen, some of my most favorite people are in here and they don't have wrenches either. So please do not take it personal. Let's see. All right, we did Sunflower Bucks giveaway. Where do you want to start today, or you just want me to start grabbing?
You can just start grabbing, but give me one quick second here.
No, you're fine. I'm just trying to get an idea, and I needed to stand up. Y'all, I vape. If you see me vape on the screen, if I don't get monetized because of it, no, I'm fibbing. If this video does not get monetized because I'm vaping, that's okay with me. I'm actually in...
Watch hours ain't the issue.
My morning pain med, non-narcotic, also wasn't taken this morning. And that's how I function.
You're good, Shirley.
So
That's a good number.
it's a day. So Crack and Mary, there's your entry. Let me grab this out.
And then I need one more piece of paper for Jody.
Did I not cut enough?
Mm-mm.
Sorry. Nana?
Mm-hmm.
Here's a new card. I just cut them across.
You had one. So
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Okay. Kraken. Today's date. Right now, this was my way of doing giveaways, y'all. Unless I have someone I trust that has a channel and knows how to run
Hi,
a wheel,
Robin.
that has a channel that knows how to run a giveaway wheel, you know, because I don't want to do the wheel on my channel because I don't know. But it's pretty full. So what we'll do is if it does stay at paper for at least the first giveaway, hey, you know what? There's Jody's. Mr. Stuff got it over to. Now, the mystery boxes could be anything. I will tell you, I will do my best to have it to be something useful for you. If you're a reseller, maybe it's some supplies and stuff that you can add to your collection of stuff.
It may even be a piece of glass in them because we've got some glass that
it could
we've had
be
for a
just the point is those mystery boxes aren't going to be junk. You know, they may be a hit or a miss, but like we're Holy Week right now, so Easter's next Sunday. So, like, I'm not going to send out Easter stuff unless someone really loves Easter because they're a fan of Easter. I'm not going to send that stuff out to them, say, in July, right? That's stuff that's going to go in a tub, and we'll show it when it's closed, right? So, I just want y'all to know.
Yeah, it won't be the stuff that we just can't get rid of.
It won't be, yeah, it won't look like this, okay? I promise you that. All right, pass that. That needs to go back in there. I think I might have fallen off the trail of what I was talking about, but hey, let's just roll with it. If it comes back, it comes back. I see my doctor. I'm not concerned, but it's a discussion I might have with my doctor because, yeah, I'm sure it's hormones and stress, but it is starting to bother me. If I catch it, I know other people are catching it. So, do we start? And you know what? First, I got to move the souls. That's the only thing we didn't get to last night was getting them separated. That's usually what we do is separate into boxes.
Sundays are hard, though, because of me having to work the next morning.
Yeah. All right. Y'all, this isn't for sale, but it was a cool find. And what is it? It was a stand for hope, sister, unforgettable, good luck, faith. So, I don't know if it was keychains, maybe tea, who knows. All right, let's move this chair. All right, let's start off with something easy.
Ties.
I'm gonna have to adjust this up.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, y'all, we fancy around here.
Work.
Yeah, I'll have to adjust this. I have a light over here, which is not something I've ever had. Is a light. It's always usually pretty far off. And I still haven't figured that out. We cannot use a ring light. I'm photosensitive. So let me get that all turned around. Yeah, this. All right, we're going to roll. Wait, she put ties. Oh, no, she's seen the ties. Did I have those where you could see them? Are you talking the bag of ties, Robin? like wearable ties.
Yeah, and I saw it the other day when I was organizing and to
It's
move
somewhere
stuff.
over here, but the reason why it was is I didn't want to hide it again because it's actually not supposed to be in this area. It's supposed to be in a box going to one of my besties in Colorado because she is doing something.
I thought I threw it over into that when I was into the pile when we were
Into the
trying to-
doom pile. Doom pile. I think that's what they call them. And we got a doom pile over here right now because that's what it is unless I get through it.
Hi, Lindsay.
Hey, Lindsay Ann. Welcome in. Welcome in. All right. We're going to get through this. I just took that a little bit ago. It's non-narcotic. I don't mind telling anyone who it is, what it is, but not on a public platform. All right. So today we
No,
have.
she thought the rack is for ties.
What rack? Oh, the rack. No, maybe bow ties. Bow ties would be able to fit on there. All right. So G2 is Sweet Shop Gummy Bear Scented Soap Minis. These are great for anyone that has little ones. These are the size that I taught. Yes, they're probably just slightly bigger than a real gummy bear. These are what? G2, 3 for 2. No, I'm chopping this up, y'all. Thank you for bearing with me.
Buy it now for $3 or buy 2 of them, you get them for $5.
Yes. Buy one today for $30 or buy 2 today and you get them for $5. G2. So let me turn it that way. So this is, it says 26 count. So apparently there's 26 mini bears in there. And they are so, I don't see a scent, which is kind of
very
weird.
special gummies. They'll make you burp bubbles.
It's so special that it does state right there, do not eat.
That's
So,
a kids generation that caused that.
this is 3.5 ounces. These containers are cool because if you clean them, I would not put them in a dishwasher, FYI.
They will shrink.
They will shrink. But you can reuse these. So you can reuse containers. But those two, $3 each or 2 for $5. And I do have multiple sets available. I have 4 sets available or 8 individual.
And there's a 10-second lag.
And there's a 10-second lag, so.
You're cracking. I would want to eat them.
They look almost delicious.
Scooter says, sounds like you speak from experience, Steph. Well, our kids' generation's the one that decided to eat Tide Pods.
That did Tide Pod challenges. No, none of my kids did. Thankfully, I raised them better than that. But some of the stuff we did as kids,
Here,
I think.
here.
Sorry, I'm
I can
just
make it
trying to
disappear.
figure out where to put it.
Yeah, I can make it this.
So, all right. I was trying to figure out the best solution. Y'all, if you need totes, check your local Walmart. Because they want a mint for these. Alright. Where is that? It's over here. I just want to get it out of my way.
Yeah, you're good.
Maybe I should leave it there because I do have 3 shows tomorrow. So yeah, I could do that. Alright. Next item. It is Easter. This will not get to you before Easter. These are, I think they're ceramic, wouldn't you say?
Did we have a number?
Yes, we did. I went to look and I'm like, wait, there's some writing. I don't remember that. Oh, wait. Lord have mercy. My mama raised a smart one. I put an index card in there and guess what? My fingers are smaller than yours, though. We do have a number for this and the price. Alrighty. So it's S504 for choice. Start bid. They look identical. They do have, I think it's a transfer. It doesn't feel painted. It feels like a transfer. Looks like a transfer.
What's the price on them?
Oh, sorry. Starting bid $4 each. If someone wants them together, we'll give a discount. But this would be $4. If someone wanted both of them and no one else came in, it would be $8. So let me put one of them down because, yeah. Let me start with this one. The only condition issue I see, I don't believe it's a true condition issue. I believe it's a manufacturer issue. I'll do my best. Do you see it? It appears like it was part of the mold or something. But it could appear from different directions, like it's a chip until you feel it. Like it's the same as if it was manufactured. So other than that, no, I can't trust my fingers that way. I'll just hold it in both hands. I'm not sure. There's a lot of holes in this. I have not Google Lens this yet, y'all. What's up?
Kraken's egg pepper shaker was broke when he opened the package. That was one of those packages that went out at the beginning of
Give me a second. Give me a second, I'll show, I'll do this like this. That was 2 eggs, wasn't it? It wasn't just one.
Right, there was
2 eggs in that. Was that the only thing damaged, Kraken?
Yeah, because definitely let us know because
Yeah. I'll go in, and I'll make a note, and I'll probably do it after this live so I don't forget, and then just with how crazy this week's going to be, I can give dimensions, y'all. Sorry, I am a bit slow today. And I don't mean in the fun way. To guys, vintage and resale. Kraken, it'll reflect in your invoice. I will let you know that. I'll get you taken care of. So it's 4 inches tall. And I can't really, the whole bottom of the egg sets. So we're going to just measure, like, if you were to set it and had stuff on either side of it.
2.5 or 2 3/4.
Right at 3. It would fit in a 3-inch little slot. But you would need 4 1/4 inches not to damage it. There's that one. And the reason why I said they're slightly different is, well, they're transfer, right? So let me get these two. If you look where...
Hi, Miss G.
Hey, Miss G, welcome in. Drop a number between 1 and 125 if you'd like to participate in our giveaways today. We're going to have channel stickers. And I'm not sure what else. We'll do something, I'm sure. If you look at the flower right here versus the hole, and you look at the same hole, that's where you could see the difference. See it? They're slightly off, but they're the identical transfer. So either way, I don't see any interest. There was no interest, right?
No, there wasn't any.
All right, thank you. No, it's fine. I just want to make sure it didn't overlook it in chat. And y'all, if you're just coming in or you weren't here right at the beginning, Mr. Stuff Drop, Can you go to Nana's live member sale from yesterday? Y'all, I'm telling you, there was a lot of items that were shown by a lot of different sellers. Great prices. I'll tell you what I get. Oh, I'm not talking on Nana's auction, right? No, I'm talking, I emailed a seller from her show yesterday. And I was like, hey, do you got this, and this, because I wasn't, in the room. And some of it was available. And then today, I might have added more to it. So, let's see. I've got to sit down. My pin's out there. All right. I just barely bumped that, but let me make sure. I didn't do anything.
See you later, Jessica.
See you, Jess. Let's see. Okay, I really don't see any condition issues. I don't see any fractures, any scratches. It's in the glass itself.
Yeah. Did you have a number on that? Or?
Oh, sorry. See, I'm doing things backwards. S445. And it's buy it now, $8. This is cobalt blue. Ruffled. Past that, don't get me to lying.
And it was buy it now or start bidding?
Buy it now. I can let it go for we've showed it at least since we came back from being sick.
Yep, you're good.
And there's been no interest in a start bid on it, so I'd rather
You're good.
try to just go buy it now and get rid of it. I'm trying to get rid of some inventory before I start listing, because that's going to change the direction on how we do some of our shows. Meaning like maybe by the end of the week, but for sure after the conclusion of the second week, those items are going to be listed. I'm looking for my other tape measure, the Stanley one. You don't see it over there, do you?
No, I don't.
There it is. It was at the back of the drawer. Go figure. All right. So it is dimension wise on the top 2 3/4. Right at 2 3/4. It's a hair off of 8 inches. It does not have a marking that I've seen, y'all. It is 3 inches on the base. 3 inches on the base. It is a thin glass. I did Google lens it. It did come up a couple makers, but it's unmarked. So, okay. We'll show her and then we'll show some more glass. S178 is buy it now, $2. So, like right there. And she's a little craft project. I don't know if she was like retail or if it was a craft show type thing. But she does not do mornings either. So this is jute string, twine, jute twine. She's got some ribbons in there. She does have a water stain here. It doesn't appear like it was something where she was left in it. Right? So it's not stained on the side, so I'm just guessing something rubbed up against it, next to it, whatever. She has a buy it now of $2 if I didn't state that, y'all.
Kraken says you need to brush your hair.
Her hair? Because I know, well, I mean, I can do some wild stuff with my hair. I've been known to. Alright, so the actual wood piece is 5 inches tall, 3 inches wide, with a depth of just short of 2 millimeters. All right. Mr. Stuff's laughing at me.
3/4 of an inch, half of an inch.
Yeah, you're right. It's 3/4 of an inch. Sorry, didn't see the line.
It's made on 1x.
So it's just a cool little piece. Cool to decorate with, I guess, or, you know. I don't know. She needs evicted. She needs evicted. We did not sell these last night, right? Okay.
175.
Yep, 175. And of course, I put that upside down. That makes sense. So 175 is 2 packs of plastic caps. They're clear. You can use these for your hair. There's 15 in each. They're $2. Buy now. So 2 for 2. There's 15 plastic caps in each package. So I'm guessing 5, 5, and 5. So you'd be getting 30 for $2. You can use these for your hair.
Yep, train it coming.
It's actually a pretty heavy train. We get a handful
Hi,
of them.
Cupid Angel.
Hey, Cupid Angel. And
Yarina?
dude, I practice. If any of y'all, those that are not new to me know that I'm terrible with names. I worked on a few names last night, and Mr. Steph just threw a name out, and I'm pretty sure it's wrong because my brain's having that moment of.
Did Nana give you her information yesterday?
No.
I'll drop her.
So Mr. Steph will drop my jot form.
It was our train, Cupid.
Nana, who was it that was in here last night? Let me go to my email really quick. It'll be easier that way. How do you pronounce her? Not Hernana. Hernandez is his first name. Sorry, my punctuation is off today. I think it's. Well, last night I was thinking it was Yarina or something like that. And I apologize if I chopped that up. All right, let me go to email really quick because I had someone come in last night. I actually had a few that came into my live, Nana, from your live. But I've been in email both last night and today. So
you said it right.
Urina? No,
Yeah.
I said that right.
Urina.
Now I'll just have to practice it. And if I chop it up for a while, I apologize. I am terrible with
Myra.
names. But I'm really great with faces. All right. So who was it that emailed me their stuff? So Karen was in here yesterday evening, and I have her information, but everybody else, I believe I do not. But anyone coming in, if you purchased from me yesterday, regardless if it was Nana Tink's auction or mine, would you please fill out my jot form?
And I dropped your email.
If you're participating, let me get back over into the right tab. if you are, you did. You did. I am so, it's a bathtub, but yeah, I'm going to ask my grandma about it because, I mean, my grandmother's, she's had her 87th birthday. She'll be able to tell me what, but I think Nana was right. I think it's a soap dish. But, I mean, it's big enough. Let's see. Where is my soap? I'm going to show y'all this really quick. Yeah, I seen squirrel and it ran off. Let's see. No markings. So this is what I sold yesterday. Do any of y'all have input on what this is? I was trying to look to see what I could put in here because, I mean, it's big. You know what? Give me a hot second. I still got Nana Tink soap. Some of it, my kids have all been through and helped their...
They're up on top of the metal cabinet.
I know where it's at. Okay. They've helped themselves twice since Christmas.
Yeah.
To my supply of Nana Tink soap. And no, I'm not selling it.
No, you're good. Being a weird name, Malcolm gets mispronounced all the time and misspelled. So, all right. Let's see here,
dude. I think someone was in my stash again because I only got 2.
I haven't stolen any because I decided I'd wait until we got to actual summer before I started using the peppermint.
Oh, okay. All right, so these are not for sale. I'm just showing. So if y'all are interested in some quality, amazing soap, hit Nana Tink up. I don't know what she has in supply. I know she's not selling right now because, or I don't think she has any more sales scheduled. It is big enough to hold a bar of natural soap. So I brought both of them back because this one, this one's a more square box, but they are the same size. So yeah, I think Nana was probably a point on when she said that was a soap dish, but it really could be used for anything. And after tonight's showing, we will have boxes labeled up
You're
for
awesome,
everybody.
Irina. She completed the form with her info.
Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. The reason why I appreciate when y'all fill out the drop form, 2 reasons. I have giveaways I cannot mail because I can't get people to communicate what their mailing address is. They're not paying for anything. The only thing they're out is the expense of their time to email me.
Thank you, Irina. That's
so. But Nana Tink has really amazing deals on her soap, y'all. She is a snowbird. If you're not familiar with the term what a snowbird is it's what it sounds like. It's folks that Nana don't fly, they drive. They live up in Pennsylvania, sell in Pennsylvania, but in the wintertime, they hang out in Florida where it's better weather. And I don't think she's got anything scheduled until she's back up north. Definitely, though, y'all can hit her up. You can email her. I think most all resellers I'm familiar with will respond back. It might be a couple of days because a lot of folks really do work a full-time job and then resell on the side because reselling isn't reliable all the time, y'all. So, yeah. And this is hers. I didn't want to show the front because I don't want people thinking I'm selling it. I likely will probably never sell Nana Tink soap unless it's like something special for Nana Tink, right? Maybe like a giveaway or something. You know what? That sounds good. That sounds good. But you can't
it showed up today. We just haven't opened it yet, Myra.
Myra. So it arrived today. and we're going to open it live with you as the viewer. My sunshine box. And y'all, my sunshine box looks amazing. All right. So I'll tell you what. Our third giveaway today is going to be for Nana Tinks lemongrass. Well, I think it's 4 ounces. No, it says 4.5. I have no idea about all the ingredients in this, but it says it's homemade soap with olive oil and shea butter. If you want to know more about it, you can contact her, email her. She does communicate with folks. So this is going to be given away. We're going to give that away. And that's just because I can. Can't have my oatmeal though, because I don't know if she's got any more. And that is my fave. So. All right, give me a second because, you know, we do live in a military community. We do. I know Myra doesn't mind her info being out there because she shares it, and that's fine, and I'm perfectly cool with that. However, I am that mom. And then I'm a military mom, which makes me have been 10 times more. So keeping certain information, you know, off where not great people can see, but where the weirdos could see. Yeah, it's just.
Nope, 42 is a good number. I'll get it wrote down for you.
Okay. I was like, did she get a printing label printer thing? But no, I bet you she got that printed at the post office. The reason why I say that is this label is being stubborn. Really stubborn. My permanent marker won't hide it.
Nana's back. She took her dog on a cart ride.
Oh, cool. Hey, Nana, we're going to give away some Nana Tink soap.
What, the lemongrass?
The lemongrass. I've got 2 bars of soap left. One's a giveaway, and the other one I wasn't gonna give away because I don't know what you're supplying. The unscented. Is it unscented?
Yeah, unscented
oatmeal is. But I was explaining to them. I didn't want to show them the front of your soap boxes, not because I'm not proud of you, but I don't want people thinking that I'm gonna be selling your soap. But I'm going to give it away in our giveaway today. And Angel, if I didn't say hello when you came in, I apologize. I'm just now thinking. I've seen her. Welcome in, Angel. Y'all, Angel, which is Cupid Angel Auctions. I call her Angel. If you're not subbed to her, drop by on Saturday. And check her out. I don't remember what time she goes on. I think it's in the morning. But I'm Central Time, so that don't make any difference.
So I'm going to jump out for a second because it may...
No, you're fine. Yeah, and that's the thing. The only thing I'll be throwing with it, and I can't show it, is... Alright. So, y'all, I want you to know... Let me finish.
10 a.m. Central Time on Saturdays.
Okay. Go check her out. I looked over here because this is a bigger room, so I was thinking I was in my living room. Go bigger. I purchased one item with Angel. And it's been a while. Why has it only been one item? Because, dude, we're all busy, and Saturdays aren't the greatest for me. But with that said, I could reach out to her and be like, hey, you know, was that passed on? Is it still available? Because I did get one item from her, and I'll tell you what, when she got ready to do her sales week, her invoices, she emailed me and she's like, Steph, because it was like $1, maybe $2 item. She's like, Steph, would you like me to hold it for a week? give or take, whatever. And so you have an opportunity because she only sells once a week, right? I never got the chance to get back in there to get more stuff. I will tell you, the item I got from her more than paid for the shipping, and I could probably resell it for well more than what it cost me, including shipping.
And then it says, give them away. I see others giving them away too. That's what I love. Let everyone try my soaps.
So, Nana, I'm going to give your soap away 1 bar today. That's because, my kids have rated it since Christmas. Not complaining, but...
No, we haven't showed clothes yet.
I haven't showed clothes yet. We're getting ready to. After I open, I'm trying to take this label off, at least my part. I'm not worried about the Buying Space channel's info being out there because she shares that.
Let me see your box real quick.
Sorry, I've been messing with
good.
it. Oh, I didn't think about using the lighter. Yeah, that makes sense.
Works on a pill bottle. It'll work on this.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Steph's just heating up the package.
There you go. Sorry, I bumped the screen.
I almost showed it and it still has my address on.
That I can't do anything about.
I know you can't. Give me a second. So we're going to do this live unboxing. And
White and pink top. That
who's
one?
asking?
Nana. Said she saw a white and pink top, but she didn't see it now.
Oh, it's because I shifted the clothes. This one's extra large. It's American Sweetheart. And it's extra large. You're not going to mark that down. If she claims to put it in
Her box.
her stuff over there for me, please.
Yes, please. All right, we got you, Nana.
Got you, Nana. Thank you. And just, I haven't numbered it, so I haven't got that far. It's actually awesome that Nana asked about that because I was looking as I was hanging the clothes. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get the label
You
off.
talk,
All right, Mr. Steph's gonna do that. Of course, you have a box cutter. You look through clothing. So I do have a Harry Potter. I'm just gonna go through them, kind of give everyone an idea. I have a Harry Potter extra large, but it's Fruit of the Loom, so I don't see any licensing on it. I have Alfred Dunnard that's large. I do have an authentic. Yes, it's real size. It's life size. What size? Oh Lord, I think it's a large. No, it says 3L.
No.
For real?
Yeah.
All right, y'all, I gotta check this out really quick because I thought it was a large, but it says 3. No, it's an L because Australian and the UK is showing L as well, so it's a large.
It's got a damage on the side.
Does it?
Yep.
Where?
Right here on the side. Let's see.
Oh, the seam. All right, let me look at the other side. Let me make sure it wasn't where a belt goes. No, but I know someone that can put that hem back in.
Take it with us down to our medical appointments.
I'm gonna take it. I can whip stitch it, but it ain't gonna look.
No, but we
quality.
could take it to your aunt. In
But
3 minutes, she'd have it done.
my auntie, I'm sure wouldn't mind.
Yeah, it's an easy fix.
It really is.
She has an aunt that actually has done seamstress work. She has done her husband's military uniforms.
She did his military uniforms throughout his entire military career. She's
She
the
did
one.
our cases.
She's the one that tailored our soldiers. Once I birthed.
Yeah.
Tailored their dress blues and then their dress greens because those came out recently. All right, so this one set over there because
Yeah, I don't have any luck with sewing machines usually. They run just fine
don't
until
have
I
the
run out of a
patience.
bobber or something, and then I can't
Yeah.
even get it hooked up right.
I don't have the patience. I do have no boundary, extra large, moons, planets, sun,
Right, will you open that?
and Worthington. I was looking for a brand. All right. So let me close this. We opened it so then I can pull everything out, right? But let me show you this. Mr. Stephanie brought this home. He stopped at the post office. And he sets this on the table. And I'm sitting in a chair. I was not feeling good. And so the view I had was this right here.
Well, that's cool, Cupid. Her mom used to work for Jockey.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, cool, Mom Club. And then I don't know if you'll be able to read it all the way, but Mr. Stuff might.
God bless. I just can't.
All right. It
The
says,
lights
God
and
bless our military moms.
Okay.
And then this side, because of course I seen that side, so I'm like, she probably did this side as well, right? You got to balance it out. It says special delivery from the
Sunshine.
I can't say sunshine today. Sunshine State. Okay. Incredible. The box is not damaged. Past me tearing the label off. But what is this? My second purchase with Myra. No, Myra is not typically a reseller, y'all. Myra Lane is her name. Buying Space is her channel. So how's that go? Myra Lane is
her name. Unboxing is her game.
Unboxing is her game.
Hey, big nasty Seth.
I really did. Hey, Seth. I'm just gonna leave it like that. I'm already tongue tied enough. I really considered doing a pre-recorded, but I'm like, you know what? I know. So, I don't remember everything. You'll have to tell me if she tells you there's a lot.
Sub via Kraken. Awesome. Well, I just subbed to you too. And just dropped your link so everyone else can sub to you.
Sorry, I need to do it this way so y'all can see me. I sat down because I'm emotional, so I figured that's it. So it's home of the brave, or home of the free, because of the brave. There. So I got a reusable tote bag. It's tunnel to tower foundation. That was free. I did not purchase this. I will tell you, when she invoiced me, she had a couple descriptive things in there, and I'm like, I'm not gonna message. I'm just gonna wait for the package to get here, right? And military mom was one of them. I know I got Hooters in here. I was trying to figure a way to say it.
So Seth, I'm gonna drop a link and go sub to him. He's real good about getting your name out there to build your channel.
And then same with Jody Genealogy. Sub to her because she's real good about sharing links out and getting your name out there. And then I'll drop Tuber Chat.
Oh my goodness. Are these like supposed to? Because I actually came into Myra selling with the two old guys, vintage and resale late. I was not first in line. I wasn't. Are these for pencils or like fingers? I don't want to get my fingers stuck in there. But you know, you see something. Hey. So, oh my goodness, this was free. This was free. So yeah, I think I might have paid for those. And I got that one free, y'all. It's an Easter bunny owl.
Robin says you do have Hooters, Steph.
I do have Hooters. See? Check this out. No, I can't. I can't. I can't. So there's that. And if y'all are unfamiliar with Myra Lane from the Buying Space channel, she reuses things. She makes people aware she reuses things.
I love that idea for little boxes.
I love when I get something from her. This is my second shipment of purchased things from her because, again, she doesn't sell very often. And when she does, I think both times she was on the two guys when I caught her. Or she might have been on with Cajun Reese.
She said owl rabbit. I'm gonna tell you.
Owl rabbit. Thank you. This is just cool. Now these weren't Myra's, y'all. The owls Myra sold for Marty.
Robin, who the heck is Myra?
The Buying Space channel. Y'all, I call the Buying Space channel by her name, but I can't say that I do that with everybody because, like Nana Teak, I do know her real name, but I affectionately want to call her Nana Teak.
Well, if you love owls, you'll like our auctions. We usually have quite a few owls.
Mr. Stuff, put that somewhere just because I've had a habit of breaking stuff, and I'll tell you what, if I break Marty's owls, I'll probably, go buy more sugar to comfort. Oh my gosh. Oh, there is as gorgeous as I thought. Oh my goodness.
Those are cool.
These are cool. Now, I do remember her stating that one of them doesn't.
At least she isn't selling space.
True. All right, so I found the one that likes to lay on his face. So I'll show him first. So the one that likes to lay on his face. So this is what he does. Dink, dink. My mama loved owls.
Dipsy is free.
And I'll tell you what.
It's got some really good detail in it.
They do. I'm setting that one off. So for now, like these items particularly, I've got a little Marty corner that of some, what do I call that? The Sunshine Hooters, the Sunshine State Hooters. I got a little place that I'm gonna put these because they're so small, right? You want to set these with those others for now? Mm-hmm. Thank you, Myra. And then, yeah. Now, check this out. She didn't have to, I don't know what I did with the other one. She didn't have to use a whole lot of packing material because
She boxed them.
Not only did she box it inside a box, but she used a Kleenex bag. Box. See? That's where I'm at. Y'all, I will tell you something. If y'all recycle and I buy from you, I don't mind it. It gives me ideas on how to package my stuff. It is a good idea, isn't it, Nana? I mean, there's times where I'm like, hey, I can't, that item even bubble wrapped. It needs another layer of protection, at least in my mind.
I just need something to keep it from jostling, because that's how things break, is the package, even if you pack it well, if it gets hit hard in this corner, stuff slides, no matter what you do. And
yeah, I've learned so much from the Buying Space channel. Seriously, y'all. She does live unboxing, not live unboxings. No, she does do some unboxings once in a while. But she does pre-recorded unboxings, and I think last I knew she was somewhere like 10 months out. Like, she's got enough for 10 months. All right, and as far as I know, probably scheduled out. I don't know. I don't do pre-recorded, but I'm going to get into it.
I never heard of that one, Nana.
All right.
Robin said that her outside kitties keep pooping in her plants, and Nana said to put mothballs in the dirt.
Yes. Yep.
I've never heard that one.
Yep. Yeah. You'll just want to keep an eye on your leaves or whatever. Some tropical. Well, she is in Mississippi, right? Yeah. So she might be subtropical.
Oh, she's unboxing from us at 7:05 tomorrow morning.
Okay, Myra. You know I've got 3 shows tomorrow. And an appointment.
So it'll be 6:05, so I might catch it on my way to work and listen to it.
Why don't you just wake me up when your alarm goes off if I don't wake up? And I won't have to get up unless my bladder. I'll just hit YouTube and it should take me right to her. Yeah, that's a tad early.
I get up at 5:15 every morning, so I got to be at work by 7, and it takes me 20 minutes to get there. So,
does Myra have a box right now?
No. I mean, she does, but she doesn't.
I mean,
it's
she
like
does,
a channel
but she
sticker or
doesn't.
something in it.
All right. Well, no, I just want to make sure you have something set off. All right, y'all. If you're just tuning in, do me a huge favor and drop a number if you'd like to participate between 1 and 125, because we're getting ready to do the next giveaway. And that giveaway is none other than for Nana Tink's lemongrass tea homemade soap. It is 4.5 ounces. It's got olive oil and shea butter in it.
And I will tell you, I've never used the lemongrass, but I used the peppermint. And that peppermint is going to be awesome this summer when it's hot.
It is still sealed. I got this somewhere around the holidays towards, I think this was late December. I know it got here. I think this one got here before Christmas. Or it might have been the shipment after Christmas because,
Nana says awesome soap, just saying.
So, with this, I can't show you the other piece. This has a combo. So, the combo,
Give me a minute.
you know where it's at.
I know where they're at.
See, I didn't even have to say what it was. Mr. Steph's going to go get it, and I'll show you. And yes, I do have multiples. Yes, I can likely get more at the end of the week, but unless I know I can get them, I won't, All right, I'm just using the marker so I can do the date a little more. Nana Tinks. Nana soap. Let's go with Nana soap.
There you go.
Oh, dude. There's my unicorn back box. And there goes your water.
I think good thing it wasn't the
All right,
cup.
so the one option the winner will have is which soap bag you would like. This one is more of like a mermaid kind of.
This is the one I've got, and then Steph's using one like this.
So this is more for your
Exfoliating.
exfoliation, and this is more if you got like sensitive skin, you can't really deal with yeah. So you'll get the choice of one of these, and this will come with it. And yes, they do fit.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to drop the sunflower stop signs.
And if someone comes in right after Mr. Steph, that's fine. And I don't know which card I grabbed. I just grabbed a card, so I can't tell you if it's a high number or a low number, but I do know I had one of each. So the way our giveaways work, two things. If no one comes in on my number, we go with the number immediately above my number that come in. If there's no one above my number, then and only then do we go with the number below it. Hopefully that makes sense. I know a lot of people do one below it, and I'm cool with that, but you know how many people give the number above the number chosen? All right, we're going to go ahead and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This number is easy because even though Siri chose it, it does have meaning. Yes, I'm tatted, and if that bothers you, I apologize.
So,
but
so there's no 101, nothing up till 119 is the next number up.
So who's
Robin?
Robin Bye?
Yep.
Robin Bye. You got some Nana Tink soap coming to you, girl. It is lemongrass. Lemongrass. Now, all I need to know is I'm having to use a filter today, y'all. I apologize.
It says, "Oh, girl, I have tattoos too. Love them."
I have 11 of them. Someone told me after I got started on the tube stuff. I mean, a few people talked to me about here and there. None of them are derogatory. None of them are gang affiliated. Nothing like that. Every one of them have meaning in my life.
So the 101, I used to do demolition derbies.
You did? How do you like it? I haven't used mine yet, Robin. I haven't. Because I'm thinking I need to get one of those soap dispensers that Nana talks about. Which one of these do you want? This one's 1 and this one's 2. 1, 2. You love it. I haven't opened mine yet because I want to get one of those.
The foamers.
Foamers?
1.
Okay. Congratulations, Robin. That will be coming to you, girl. You'll have to tell me what this one's like, because I haven't tried it yet. Because I've got a little bit of the oatmeal, and that's what I like. But I know it would. So, Robin, bye. Congrats, Robin. Thank you. All right. I suppose we're going to do some clothes. Now, I said we didn't have much I don't have much in plus size clothing hung up. Past that, I don't have much to show today. Oops. Apologize. Working on this. I'm a rookie, y'all. I haven't been doing this long at all. So most of this is extra large and down. I do have this one's 2X. So I might have a couple 2Xs. Most of the plus size clothing though, so 1, 2X and up, I have an order I have to fill, and until the box looks right to me, right? And I've got to get that completed like Monday or Tuesday, so it can go out next week. Yeah, so a week from today. So we'll see. We'll see if I can bring a lot of plus size clothing. But aside from that, yeah. So we're gonna roll. We're gonna start with the men's. This is the Hawaiian original.
Is there a G number or anything?
Oh, of course not.
Okay, S184.
All right. So S184. It's the Hawaiian original, size small, made in Hawaii. I'm looking for condition issues. Because having this light above me, I can see things a little easier.
Doing 3.
Yeah. So it's high, low, Hattie. So high, low, Hattie. Hattie. That's what the buttons state. So it is size small. It does button up. All the buttons are there. I should have buttoned it up, but I wanted to be able to show the inside. Let's show your tag. So this tag has had a lot of wash, but the material itself is still, looks like there's the thread right there, but that's from the tag itself, so it's not going to affect. Let's pull the collar up. So this is what, a really deep blue. It's got some bluish greens. It's got greens. It's got gold. It's got a little bit of yellow, a little bit of red. I mean, it's a Hawaiian shirt. So, and then let's see if I can get, let me set them flat. That I can set so I can make this design flat. Does that make sense?
Like,
you know what? I've got a lid right here. Y'all, we do this stuff in real time. Stick around. If you don't catch us on our channel, I'm sure you'll catch us on another amazing channel somewhere. And we can be just as humorous depending on the day. Alright. So the design, that's the pattern. That's the pattern. It does come with wrinkles.
Wrinkles are free.
Wrinkles are free. I actually have had this since last year. I was sourcing for some Hawaiian shirts. I did get the size acquired, but you know, folks don't communicate. So right now it's probably in the doom pile.
Old doom pile's gonna start getting worked on.
So I'll button it up really quick. That way y'all can see all the buttons are there. Do you know what the special thing about Hawaiian buttons are? I know a lot of them are made out of coconut. Not all of them, but I do know a great majority of them are. I don't know what these are made out of, but they are cool. Have y'all checked the prices of buttons in crafting? And we're not talking the paperwork stuff, right? Not like the crafting paper. No, I'm talking thread, needles. Needles! My goodness. For a sewing machine are crazy expensive. So there's that one. It's a size small, and I don't know a whole lot of small men. So, you know. Alright, so this item and that item we're going to do at $2 because they each have a condition issue. They're still wearable.
All right. So that's what
So
S185.
S185 is gonna be $2, and we're just gonna do a bite now. I'll probably be
What
able
size
to,
is it?
size large. It does have a maker that is Worthington. Kind of like Ellsworth, but Worthington. So here's your maker. Oh, sorry. Here's your maker. Here is your size. Now I'm going to flip it inside out because it's going to show. It had a string, so like a runner. I know where it's at, so I can see it, which is why it's coming at $2. So where is it? I seen it when I... Alright, I'll just flip it back around because I don't see it now. I know where it is from here. So it's right here. So this is what it looks like. It's just a little streak where the thread came out because I cut it off. I didn't think because didn't pull the thread, but it left a mark, and I can see it on the black side because I know where it's at. Other than that, it's not noticeable, really. It really isn't, unless you know where to look. But I think it's still worth $2. The material is at least worth that. So, it's size large. It is yellow flowers. Okay. And I'm just going to hang them here as I show, the way I show them. That way if someone comes back with a lag, we can grab. All right, so this has got some weight. I'm going to have to do a pit-to-pit on this one, which is why it's $2.
Is that gold?
This is it. Somewhere. You know what? Let's do a start bid on this one, okay? Just in case there's some interest.
What size is it?
I have to do a pit-to-pit.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't know if there was a size marking or not.
No, I'm looking really quick to see if there's another. Dude, they cut the tags out of both. Who does that? Sorry.
Someone has issues with tags.
I know who does it. That's people that have issues with tags. I have issues with it. So I'll do a pit-to-pit on it. But the reason why there's condition issue is someone cut the label off. And then, where's it at? There it is. It's because it's right there at the... Someone took the other... So, this is a dark gold camo. Not camo. Camel. So, it's like a rich camel. So, I'll do a pit-to-pit. But just so y'all know, I am somewhere around a small extra large right now. Not a small extra large. There it is. You got a gold tone zipper in this color, so it's hard to see it.
I'd say probably a large.
That fits me
tight. So I'd say it's probably a large.
Well, it fits me like this, but it feels almost like it's almost like a soft pedal. Not soft, but like, right? So it's almost contouring, but not too restrictive. I'm going to tell you. It's pretty, but it's not something, not something I'd wear. I mean, it might be something to throw on and wear somewhere, but it's not going to stay on. Definitely something I'd be shedding. So let me zip it back up and I'll get a pit-to-pit. My best guess is it's probably large, extra large.
Myra says cozy.
Yeah, cozy. All right. Let's see. I need to lay it flat.
I figured that tote.
Yeah, this totally works. I just need to move dinner.
Yep.
So one thing I know about a pet to pet is you don't stretch it. All right. It is measuring right at 18. So it'd be, do you double? Well, you'd almost have to double it. It measured pit to pit 18. So that is what we did, $2 start bid on that one.
Yes.
If you come in, I know we have at least a 10-second lag. No worries.
Size 18.
I don't see it.
Around 22 inches for pit to pit.
Oh, are you looking that up?
Yeah.
All right. It's size what?
Size 18 is 22 inches. So it's probably about a 15. I'm looking real quick to see.
I don't know. It's something I need to get versed on more. So this is Sonoma.
And it's S187.
Sonoma goods for life sleepwear. So you get the pants. They are a size medium, made in Vietnam, 92% polyester, 8% spandex. So you got
Doing 3 on those.
$3. These are, it was $3. We're gonna, did you do a start bid or a buy it now?
Yeah, I do start bids on everything unless you say different.
Okay, that'll work. We're just gonna, if someone comes in that's interested, start to count down the moment they put their bid in place.
Mm-hmm.
So what's this? I know it's a waist elastic. Your elastic is still very well. You do have drawstrings. The reason why they're not all the way out is because the one thing I get asked,
Watch your strings.
they stop.
Okay.
I did it a couple times, but as do things stretch, right? There is no staining that I found on these. They do have pockets on either side. These feel like a close second to a Walmart brand that is spun around. It's kind of similar to that type of material. So it's only sleepwear, but I'm telling you, if you had to run to Walmart, you'd look better dressed than a lot of the population that's recorded at Walmart. Just saying. And I mean, they're flowers. So you got blues, you got greens, you got yellows, and a little bit of orange. So that's by now $3. I know Mr. Steph put start bid, but you know. All right, this is a 2X. Y'all, I don't get fancy with clothing lines, clothing trends, believe it or not. So is this a cardigan? Is this what do you call this?
I call it an overshirt. But...
Mr. Steph is going to call it an overshirt because yeah. This is it's about, it matches my desk. So it's a brown. And there's no buttons, there's no pockets. It is, yeah, you can see through it. So you definitely would not want to have this, to throw over if you got to go outside and you ain't got nothing. Just saying. Yeah, let's just, you know what? I'm totally good unless I tell you otherwise to just do buy it nows.
Okay, I can do it.
If we switch to buy it nows, then the items that I really need a bid on, because I don't want to ask
Right.
$10 or $12 for the item, we'll just start bid time.
That'll work.
All right, so your next item is Harry Potter. It's a Harry Potter shirt, but the thing that's got my brain going is I don't see a licensing. So I almost didn't pick it up.
Let me see it.
It's a Fruit of the Loom. And like on the other tag, it doesn't show. See, I'm going to let Mr. Steph look at it for a second.
All right, so I want to know where you got Harry Potter.
What?
That's honor and remember.
Harry, the magic of Harry Potter.
It's a custom done shirt.
That is,
Yeah, that's
you know, when they're flying around in that,
Quidditch.
you know, when they're flying
The
to catch
owl.
the ball.
But
That's Harry Potter.
yeah, it is. But what I'm saying is, that someone did that shirt.
All right, so we're gonna say it's artesian made.
Yeah.
Well, there is a signature on it.
What size?
It is size extra large. Extra large, and we're just gonna do a buy it now. I do not see any condition issues with it. This is. It's not a royal blue, but it's a dark blue. Let me get this so I can show you. Okay. Alright. Let's see if I have it flatter. Okay. So, signature there. EMS Tour, The Magic of Harry Potter, Sway. What's that one say? There's an owl. There's a person. So this is an owl. That's Harry Potter right there. That's his face right there. There's the glasses. Evening portrait. Honor and remembrance. All right, so that's what it says. It was all together. Honor and remembrance. That's what that says. Now it makes more sense. It's artesian made. And then here's this side. It is size extra large. It is a... gonna see Fruit of... Yeah, it's Fruit of the Loom. HD cotton. HD cotton. Okay. Okay, let me check this one just to be sure. Since we're in better lighting. All right, this is a size large. Alfred Donor.
Yes.
Size large. Mr. Steph will put the number in chat. It does have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 rows of
S190
white beads. They don't look to be anything particularly special. I mean, they kind of shimmer a little, but not like rainbow shimmer, just the lights reflecting. That's the front. This is the back. No pit stains. You do have, oh no, that's, I was going to say there's a string there, but no, that's where I pulled the tag. No, I didn't actually pull the tag. I'd be lying to y'all. I used scissors to cut the tags off because I didn't want to have running. I didn't want to. Maybe that's the reason why that one's still. Oh, there it is. So, there you go. Alrighty. They gonna push me to have to break into my plus size clothes, huh? It's all right. I've got some I can show. I do have some vintage clothes, as well. So this is no boundaries. No boundaries. I thought it said something else. It's extra large, 15 to 17, made in Guatemala. So this one does not feel like it's ever been in a washer. It feels soft. It feels brand spanking new. So here is, I don't know how to show those, the tagless tags. Is it showing on the screen? Because I can't see on mine. There it is. Okay, and it's just black. It's waffle, almost a waffle top. Let me see. You got your suns, you got your moons, you got your planets. So it's a galaxy, essentially. It's a galaxy top. Just black. It is long sleeve. I know winter is technically over, and I only say that because I live in the center of the continental U.S.
Well, it only got to like 65 today, and what is it, Wednesday? They're talking 99.
Okay. Worthington size extra small, made in Vietnam. Now, this material is pretty see-through. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, right there. Kind of see my hand. Okay. And this is just a pullover shirt. So it's got, let me see if it says what material it is. It's got that silky feel, but to say that, give me a minute. I do have some real silk right here. No, I don't know.
This one here, Nana thought it looked like flowers.
Let me see it on the screen. Yeah, it actually does look like flowers, huh? Let me bring it back up.
It's suns.
It's suns. It's suns, planets, moons, constellations. It's actually really cool. If it wasn't in black, I'd probably kept it. No condition issues that I see with this piece.
191 Nana's going to get.
Okay, 191 is which one? You have to tell me.
The no boundaries.
Yep, I got it.
One.
Since you're putting the numbers in chat, go ahead and mark it sold to Nana, and then just put a marker box, and I'll know where it's at. Does that make sense? Yeah, I bet you Nana King thought, hey, y'all know what Simply Vera Wing? Vera, W-A-N-G. Wing? Vera Wing? Simply Vera Wing. Size extra large, made in Vietnam. All the buttons are there. No, I did not button them all up, and I'll tell you why. Well, for one, I wanted to be able to show you the inside of the thing, the inside of the blouse.
It's a Vera what?
Simply Vera.
Simply Vera. Okay.
Extra large. These buttons are small. And I'll tell you what, I only got 2 of them buttoned. And I was like, I'm done. So, I will undo it. So then I've been watching some other channels here and there and how they present some of their clothing. And one of them really shows the detail as far as when you present things buttoned up. But these buttons are so small. You've got this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And someone just wanted the buttons. They look black. But either way, here, let me pull. So that's what it looks like. This is size extra large. And it does hit at the shoulder. And I thought I left the hanger up there. Let's see. Oh, yeah.
Nana says that's a great brand.
So you can't really see, I mean, you might be able to see a little bit, but if you look in here, here's the ruffle. So there is a ruffle back here, that little fanning part. It's on either side, but it's hard to show it. But you can see it right here. It's right here and right here. There are
Maritza.
Hey Maritza, welcome in. There are a couple strings right here. But nothing's coming undone. So, yeah, I thought Simply Vera was a good brand. I've heard a couple people speaking about it. And so I figured I'd grab a couple and see. I mean, my biggest seller in clothes is usually plus size clothing. So these smaller brands, you know, they tend to stick around a little longer. I felt something, so I'm just, it was the same right here. I try not to keep a whole lot in smaller clothing because it'll stay here longer. But then I've had over the last several weeks people ask it for smaller. So here we go. All right, so this is Rue 21. It looks like it's got a little trademark with it.
What size?
Size small. It's 100% polyester made in China. So this is your elephants. The elephant trunks are pointing up, which means good luck. So here's the back. I'm going to show you the back first. Now the back's got this. It's got this little button. I don't quite understand it. Like, is that so then if you're following someone, you can sit there and grab them? And on the front, it does. Oh, you got the string, all laces. You doing okay?
Yeah, that chair is just the most uncomfortable thing.
And imagine, that's what I sold from for months.
I'm glad to get my chair back in here.
So, let's see. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like 4 go tune. Oh, what do you call those? I can't think of what they're called right now. But it's where the string goes through and laces up. So I'm going to tie this back because Typically, it's when things get tangled is when they're loose. This is kind of see-through. It is a Rogue 21, size small.
I thought it said Rue 21.
Rue. I said Rogue that time, didn't I?
Yeah.
Now you know where my brain's going. It's going Rogue. Now it's Rue. All right, Worthington Extra Large. And in Spanish, it says Extra Grande. Yes, I can read a little bit. I actually understand a little bit more, but most of that's just bad words. So I'm trying to figure out the color to this is not white.
Antique white.
This is white.
Yeah, it's antique white. Off-white.
All right. We're going to go with off-white. It is a Worthington Extra Large. It does have this ruffle. I thought it was so cute. Let's see. I'm trying to read a tag that's almost the same. The thread's almost the same color as the. Where is your iLoojat, Mr. Steph?
I don't have an earthly clue right now.
So it's on my desk.
Yeah.
My other desk. Okay. I am not sure. I want to say I can read polyester, but the lettering's so small, I just cannot read it with the color. So these are, I don't know what material, but I don't know that they're plastic, but they ain't a stone either. They ain't natural, they're man-made, and they're black. So I am 5'4", and this goes above my knee. So I wouldn't call it a dress. Hey, wait, there's another tag. I spelled it. Maybe I'll be able to read that one. Machine wash, cold, gentle cycle with light colors. Inside out. Use only non-chlorine bleach when needed. Line dry. Iron on lowest setting as needed. Do not iron on decoration. So it says don't iron on here. So that was your front. This is your back. It is a great piece. Oh, there it is. The light's hitting it just right. 100% polyester. Alrighty. Chico's, no iron. Chico's is showing a size 3. I do believe that's probably plus size.
I've looked that one up before for you. Give me a minute.
Yep.
Chico's.
You have 3 buttons that show here. Wait for it. There are more buttons. Where are they? I had to mess with this before. There it is. There it is. The rest of your buttons. Oh, for Pete's sake. The rest of your buttons are here. They're just covered. Let me give me a second. I would definitely see this as
Chico shirt size.
an office shirt.
A Chico's 3 is extra large, 16, 42, 43 chest.
Okay. Well, I'm unbuttoning it, so. Alright. So I'm looking at 3 ones that you can see first. So then you can see the others. So other than the fact that it comes with some wrinkles,
So yeah, size 3 in Chico's is extra large.
Mr. Steph says a size 3 in Chico's is an extra large. So we're going to start with the collar. Okay. Other than the wrinkles, it is very it's nice. So Joe's an extra large. It's awesome to see it. It's probably on Nana Kinks. If not, it was on some other amazing. And I was trying something on. Just kind of like I just did. But something that typically was not my size. There is a tag down here. Let me see. And it was only then that I realized that I could fit in extra large and some largest, depending on the brand. All right, so Chico's, Metro, Parkway, Fort Myers, Florida.
So Nana says that's a great shirt. First time is wear it. It would be so nice. Me and stains go hand in hand. Me too.
Facts. 100% cotton. 100% cotton. So if you got latex sensitivity, this is your shirt. If you can fit an extra large. I'm going to tell you, I don't think there's really much room in there for a 2X. If you're a small 2X, possibly. So.
Okay, which one was the small that was up here?
This is the last small I showed.
Okay, show that one again, because I think that's the one. I could be wrong.
Yeah, this is a size small.
Yeah, the Rue 21.
Yeah, this is Rue 21, size small.
It's right here, Urena. Yes. Nana hollered at Urena and asked her if she was still here because it's size small, which is her size, I guess.
Interesting. Okay.
But she just put, let me go back and watch it. So
she probably set this one on the.
I'm gonna put it over on right here behind me.
Yep. Alrighty. Alright, so the first person that don't even put it in chat yet. We're not gonna give it a number. Nana, as long as you're active in chat. I was hoping you was gonna be in one of the lives this week, so I could show you. So this is a Susan Graver style 2X 100% polyester 2-piece. Now this is somewhere between. Would you see that's magenta? No, this is more magenta.
Pink. Yeah.
But this is more pink. That's more of a magenta. So it's not quite magenta. It is a pink. And it is a 2X.
So the pit on that shirt, Urena, is 19 and a half.
The sides. So it's about an inch. Maybe inch and a half. Slit on each side. I'm giving this the option for Nana first before we auction.
Yeah, no, you're good. I was getting a pit to pit on that one because Urena said it looks like it runs a little bit big. She weighs 109 pounds. So she itty bitty.
I know what size she is. Loverton. No, give me a second. It'll be 12 years this year. So let's see where we at. We're in April. So this summer will have been 12 years since I weighed 108 pounds. Susan Graber style 2X 100% polyester made in Cambodia.
The pit to pit was 18 and a half. So yeah, it runs big.
Yeah, she's a 13. Screenshot that for me that way.
Yeah.
I bet you that's where my screenshots are. It does have a right pocket, Nana. And it's got the left pocket as well. So there is a lot of healthy stretch still there. You know, honestly, I don't really see any wear on these. It honestly looks like someone took it off the hanger and hung it in the closet. So, but Nana, if you're interested in the pink to go in your box, right, I will put it there. If not, y'all, Mr. Great.
I'll take that one, Steph. So,
Awesome. And y'all, I don't mind bringing other stuff in the same, but there's a couple pieces that they just stood out, right?
so our firecracker is right in that same like size range for shirts. The small, the extra small at 109.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll keep eyes out as we're going and sourcing.
Let me see this. I think this is a dress. I don't know. So, have y'all been to Walmart lately? Some of the things people wear, I'm going, I'm pretty sure that was bought in. All right, it's marked. There, that side. Whoa. No way. Is the Lorraine brand still in business? Do you know?
I don't know.
This is 100% nylon. Here is your tag. I have not found a size yet other than it says 38 on the other side, but it does state Lorraine. Can you see that, or do I need to mess with the...
I'm got the lag, so
patience, right?
I can't see it.
Okay. It's kind of faded. The label, not the garment. And it's faded more on this side than it is the other side. So, let's see. Can you see it now? Because when I have this up here to the laptop camera, I can't see where I'm positioned.
You can see the name.
Okay, that's all I was wanting. It is marked 38 on the other side of the tag. All right, so this is pushing royal blue without the royal in it. If that makes sense.
So, Urena, what kind of styles do you like?
All right, let's see. I'm sure this is a dress because I don't know. I'm gonna make sure I'm not pulling on it. It's just short of 38 inches tall.
Okay.
So it definitely could be a dress. I don't know that I would wear it as a dress. It almost feels like a nightgown. And the pit to pit on it.
So you're right in our age range. So yeah, we got you. We'll look as we're doing our sourcing and stuff,
Yeah.
especially.
I don't know how much sourcing. I mean, last week I was planning on Friday, and Friday will be a sourcing day. I won't be able to record live because we basically go back to a hometown that we weren't raised in but treated that way in. That goes with my family having deep roots there. So I would have to mute a lot if I was to do a live sourcing, and that wouldn't be any fun. All right, let me make sure I got this laid right. All right.
Hi, Craig Wolf.
Hey, Craig Wolf. Welcome in. Y'all, if you don't know who Craig Wolf is, you can find him over at Nana Tinks. Once in a while, for sure. So this is right at 19. It's just short of 19, so we'll just say 18 and a half for sake of argument. It's the length of a dress, but I'm telling you, it's got that feel of being a nightgown. It's got if you're gonna wear that to Walmart, you're gonna want to wear some underclothes, or I'm sure someone will videotape it. You know, Facebook, it is Facebook, right? Or is it TikTok that's got all the Walmart mishaps with clothing?
No, I don't know.
All right, this is a torrid size 0, and you know what? I'm better with Chico sizes than I am torrid. But I know Torrid is a good brand.
All right, so that's going to be.
So this one,
Torrid.
Torrid, Torrid, size 0. I was going to try to pull, but.
Okay, so let me go.
So, I don't quite understand that, but I understand it if you're
Torrid size chart.
like if you're a mom or, a nursing mother.
So a size 0 is equal to a large in the Torrid brand. And any other brand, it'd be a large, size 12. Bust is 40 to 42.
Okay. Do you know what the purpose is, other than just the style of the outer? I would have thought this would have went over a little more, but it hangs lower than I thought. So it's like you're hanging half your Hooters out.
I don't know.
You got coverage on the left side, but not the right. Just saying. It is a cute, this is, what would you call that green? It's a deep green. I just don't know what justice I could do. I untied this. That was smart. Told y'all.
Nana says it's just a wrap dress.
A wrap dress. Thank you, Nana. I knew it was like the
And Urena, yeah, you've got kind of the same style we do for stuff or just general wear. So we got you.
Yeah. We're currently moving offices from one side of the house to the other. It's like flipping the whole house, but opposite. You got it in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lovely top. It's not my style with it being the wrap. Now, like if the wrap was,
right,
it'd be different. All right, this one is, pronounce that name for me, please.
Yeah, let me get it.
Because I wouldn't say Macy's, but that's wrong. That's
Maurice's.
Maurice's. All right, so this is size large, Maurice's. The large
size 0 was a large, is what it equaled out to.
No, don't apologize. You're fine. You're fine. Mr. Stephanie saying size large. All right, so the cool thing about this is the flowers.
What size is that?
Size large.
Okay.
Is the zipper in front. The only thing they could have done better, in my opinion, is to have made full length zipper instead of just a partial length zipper for this top. So
$199 is Nana.
this one?
Yep.
You got it. Thank you, Nana.
So I'm not gonna write it on this because it's going in the box.
Yeah, don't write it in a notebook. Just put it in the box because her box is different.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anyone in the room that can or knows someone that can that likes the brand Lauren Conrad, size 8? It's a dress. I guess I could show it because, yeah, I could show it. Let me make sure. Of course, now I'm going to hang it up on the hanger. All right, so it's got that, and then it's got a liner underneath. All right. We're just going to roll with it. Lauren Conrad, size 8. No, let's see. Lauren Conrad, size 8.
And I got you cracking, Mary.
You got it. There you go.
You're good.
Mm-hmm. Lauren Conrad, size 8. It does have a runner right here at the top. No, it doesn't look like it'll affect the bill, anything. It's just in that spot that, if it gets snagged. So I went ahead and cut that one. I cut the thread, not the material.
So you're not supposed to cut the thread. You're supposed to burn them, right?
Well, sue me. And yes, I might have forgot that, even though our soldiers have told us numerous times. So you got this. What'd you put a price on this for?
$3.
Okay. Because there's another. If they're strings that I know if they get snagged, it's going to damage the garment, I'm going to cut it, y'all. I'd rather not sell it than to snag it and run. Alright. Just want to make sure that there wasn't any more because it was right there at the edge.
And it says your brands are great.
I try. I'm not. Nana, I pay attention to what people say. I know, like, what brands say lower cost, budget-friendly stuff is. Then, we do vintage. And then once in a while, we will score pretty big on some brand name clothing that's within budget that, don't put us in the poorhouse. All right, so you got that outer edge. And I'm just going to turn it like this, which might seem weird, but here's your liner. Here is your liner. Let's see. I got it all twisted. Give it just a second. And this gives me a chance to look and see if there's anything wrong with the liner as well. There is a little dot there. It's not really a snag, but it is a dot. It's too close to the actual garment for me to comfortably do anything with it because I'm not keeping it. I'm selling it. If I don't sell it, I will donate it, and then it'll be fine. But I think this is an item that'll stay on the rack for a little bit because it's a great brand. Nana, we'll get to it. Nana's in. Yeah, let's do it. You know what? Instead of showing any more for right now that's hanging, let's go to our vintage because I got a Vogue vintage piece in here. These are probably not plus size clothing. I only think I went sourcing, y'all, and that's how I sorted it. So past that, I haven't done much with it because I sourced that on Saturday, and then my lives started yesterday. And then did I mention we're moving offices while we're doing all this? So it's just taking a minute. All right. Not everything's vintage. And I have to look before we give it a number, y'all, because I sourced this on Saturday during Pride. Yeah, Mr. Stephanie still has all his good parts, and Lord knows I've kept most of mine. All right, I just opened the door, meaning I have my tubes tied when Firecracker was born. Everything else is natural on me. But past that, I have a lot of loved ones that come before me that are my generation, and some that came after me.
So what size is that?
Oh, it's a size 8. Sorry.
And what brand was it? Did it have a brand?
Garnet heel. So there's one of them that we got. We had fun. I had fun. We got done with Pride, and then we went to our big reservoir, and we laid out on
the swim
beach. And I might have rockhounded a bit.
Nana says adorable, loves the colors in it.
So here's a string here. I just now seen it. I was trying to figure it out. I apologize. There's something that's telling me. All right, so on your waist, this is enclosed. You have, now I don't know how vintage, if at all, this one is, because it's not, let's flip it inside out. If we run into a condition issue, we can, pull it, or we can adjust prices.
It was a blast. I mean, I didn't get there till a little later because work was a little nuts, but
it's got a built-in, what do you call those? My grandma always made me wear one when I had to wear a dress. A slip, thank you. So it's got a built-in slip. It's just to the waist, right? But you got a built-in slip. I don't know if it'll come out in the wash, but on that slip, you got smaller than a size P, a couple little stainings right there. So it could be anything. It's quite there, quite towards the end. It's on the ruffle.
You could wash that whole thing in bluing, though.
Yeah. There's a tag. It says shell is 100% cotton. Lining is 100% cotton. Machine wash cold with light colors, non-chlorine bleach, tumble dry low, warm iron if necessary.
What's the pit to pit on it?
I'll get you a pit to pit. Did I have another tote? I almost had to it because I lost my table.
Well, you took
it's because I took the tote. Darn it.
Just grab that one over there.
I'll grab the empty one. See, this is the reason why I got multiple the other day. Walmart still wanted $5 for those. They wanted 10.
You want to grab me one of the lids?
Yeah. Yeah, it's taking a minute to. And this is a blue too, just FYI. I don't know what's showing on the screen.
And how long also?
I'll get you both. We'll start with the pit to pit first. Been watching Nana Tink and NG resells. Alright, so I don't have weight in that tote, so it keeps sliding on me, Mr. Stuff. Thank you. Bring the pits up. Pits are clean, just FYI. I always check pits. It's something most people probably don't think about. So your pit to pit is 18. I'm going to have to use two Gaia's vintage and resale. Life changing tape measure. Y'all, if you're new to me and you're not connected to the 2 guys, all right, so
I was trying to get
it's fine. I just need
I knew
both
it
sides.
didn't look right, so.
No, you're fine. So do me a favor.
What do you want me to hold it? Where would be easier?
I want you to hold it like that.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. Because then it's almost like it's on someone without someone actually wearing it except on their phone. 41. Now that 41 is give or take a hair because, 1 or 2 lines. Just because I didn't want to bend.
Yeah, it's too big.
Yes, it is going to be too big.
That's all right. We'll source her some clothes because
I will look.
I may even have some clothes here that.
Well, I think I have some, but I can't get to them until we get
right
the move organized as far as our inventory. Y'all, how many of you? Well, of course, I'm sure Nana does because, like, when she doesn't fly, she drives to the south. They pack up what they can take with them. Everything else stays in their home in the north. I will tell you, just moving rooms, y'all, this is insane. And here, Mr. Steph and I are entertaining the idea of finding more affordable housing. Not that we haven't been trying on that. But now the thought of doing it with inventory. Like, I'm going to have a U-Haul. Dude, I'm going to have a small U-Haul load, maybe medium-sized one of just inventory. So, there is that one. 48. Is that her number?
That'd be her number.
Okay. Let's see.
Good number.
Good number, Maritza. All right. Is Hippie in here?
I haven't seen Hippie today.
I don't think so. All right. This is a Violet and Claire, New York, size large. Now, give me a second because I did have one top, I think, that had a tag on it. This is not that top. All right. So, yeah. Violet and Claire with an E. So Claire is with an E. New York size large. Now this you're definitely going, well, unless you're staying home, you're definitely going to wear something underneath this, even if it's just another shirt. Because quite literally. And that's through 2 layers. So you got the layer of zebra. And then this is like mesh lace. Is that even a thing, mesh lace? Yeah. And put it on a hanger. It does look like it ties in the front as well. It doesn't retract, it's stationary. But you can tie the front. So you can adjust in that aspect. I just thought this one was really cool. So here's your back. And then here's your front. The arms are all sheer. Well, probably lace sheer, but. And I'm probably totally chewing up some incorrect words. But if you want to come in and correct me in a constructive and positive way, I would appreciate it. Because, hey, I'm here to learn too. All right, so this we're going to say is vintage. How vintage? I don't know. So the label's kind of hard to see. It does state at the bottom now 1X, even though the X is almost unlegible. Past that, it was made in Guatemala.
Is it a dress or a shirt?
This is a nightgown. Or, I mean, if you want to go Walmart in it, I'm telling you, dude, in Southeast Colorado, hey, if we went back in and see your parents right now, what's the chances that you're going to go into Walmart in a respectable way? No, let's not do Walmart. Let's County Market.
County Market.
County Market. Would you not see,
Oh, yeah.
like Rosa or any of those ladies back in the day in these? Now, this says 1X.
They're big.
Mr. Steph, put your fedora on, because I can stand behind it, but the people can't see how much it's. This, I am telling you, and I'll get a pit to pit. I think it is way plus size clothing, up to, I don't know why they put. All right, stand back here. All right, hold it out.
So right there would be your arm. So it's like probably.
All right, but you're over my body. So right here, you still got eyeballing a foot and a half on that side of me.
Sucker's big.
It does have one string. Give me a second. Mr. Steph. It's going to show how amazing our kids taught him that strings are not meant to be cut. Really, seriously, if you're in the military, they tell you get a lighter. Do not.
And then burn them off, and they don't undo anymore.
It stops them from
continuing.
Continuing. I use this.
Learn that from our kids.
All right, so past that, we got a couple little, maybe not. It should be listed as one size, because quite literally, I bet you I could stretch it. All right, I'm about 6 inches from being able to wrap it around me. It is roses. It's another flower for sure. So there's at least 2 different styles of flowers on here. No, there's at least 3 now. Getting your pit to pit. Where's 2, guys?
Yeah, the colors are definitely epic. I thought
they're very vibrant. The reason why I picked this one up, well, for one, I know it would speak to somebody. And then 2, it reminds me of Mama Rosa back in Southeast Colorado. This was the type of stuff, and I'm telling you, this is the type of stuff back in the day. Even if there would have been smartphones, people aren't filming what you're wearing in the Walmart, because that's a very respectable garment. Some of the things people wear, I have to do a double take or more than that.
I remember when I was a kid.
All right, so it's not going to be an exact pit to pit, because this is not. Wait, you're right there. You want to. All right, so go a little further out, because we don't pull on the fabric itself. Okay, and we'll measure it where it lays. So straighten it flat. All right.
27, 26.
No, we're going to go with 26, because I think there's a little pull on that. So that's 26. I'll get a length on it.
Yeah, it kind of reminds you of like the Southwest colors, but more tropical picture to go with them.
All right. The guys only count to 60, so let's do it. Remember, you pull on the tape, do not pull on
I'm just
the garment.
50.
50 inches?
Yep.
From the floor, without touching the actual floor. So just
S203, Nana will take it.
You got it. And see, I got that for two reasons. I got it for the memory. I got to sit for a few minutes. We're going to go ahead and do this giveaway. If anyone is in here lurking, or you've been here for a bit, but you haven't dropped a number between 1 and 125, please do. If you'd like to participate. If we've never, done business together, fill out the drop form, please, because even though you're not being charged for your giveaway,
Have to know where to go.
I have to know where to go with it. If I don't, it'll sit here for a hot minute in case, we cross paths again. But eventually it's going to go back in the giveaway bin. So.
Oh, Nana says she hasn't seen you take a drink in a little while. Hydrate.
That's probably why I'm feeling that way.
There's the water.
Thank you, Nana.
I sit here and just constantly sip water, so I gained that when I had my heart attack.
I got about half a liter down, Nana. I only had to do that because I was pretty sure I could do it. Okay. Let's show some little items and we'll come back to some clothes.
Well, I thought you were going to do a giveaway.
We're going to do a giveaway and then I'm going to show some littles. All right. And then keep an eye on the time. About 7:30, we need to be getting ready to close out because
I figured a little bit before, about 7:15 or so.
Whichever, it don't matter. I just want to get off a little soon before
Right.
Scooter. Number 13. Number 13.
Nana.
You know how I
She
do-
has 14. No one else had 13.
And I didn't write down what we were going to do. Nana, would you like a channel sticker? I'll give you the option. Would you like channel stickers, Mr. Stuff? Do you have channel
No, I'm
stickers
not.
left? Or are you out? All right, so it'd be just my channel sticker for now. Or we could do the giveaway bin. Where is it at?
We haven't looked for it yet.
Is our giveaway bin lost?
Not really lost.
Probably toted.
I was going to say, I think it's in one of these totes from when I moved everything from one room to the other.
I could do a channel sticker. Yeah, Scooter Renee, it's rarely that her Monday night motivations, I knew I was saying it wrong. It's rarely where, something doesn't click or I don't get something out of it. I got you. I'll send you another postcard. Another Kansas postcard. All right. You know what? I haven't showed these in a while, so let's do them again. Let me check and see what I have left because this is what I have available here at home. A couple weeks back, I could still get some. I don't know what the supply with everything going on in the world, if I can get more. So I will only sell what I have tonight. If anyone else is interested, when we source at the end of the week, when we're in South Central, I'll do that. It's G18 and it's $3 each or 2 for $5. I only have one of those. So this is your soap bags. This one is the exfoliation. So it's the rougher, right? And then this one's just kind of your waffle, and it's actually, I mean, it's a little rough, but when I say that, not really any rougher than a washcloth. And these are going to be for choice, $3 each, or 2 for $5. I only have one of these left. I have 3 of these. And just for visual purposes, Nana Tinks. This is not staying in any of the bags claimed today, just FYI.
No, because I'm going to have to order some more peppermint from her for bar soap.
I think peppermint's either a seasonal or it might be one that I think it's a seasonal one for her.
I don't know. I know it feels good on the skin just during the winter.
It does.
Just on the winter, maybe.
All right, I'm not going to force it in there because this box is just slightly bigger than
it will fit a square bar of soap because I used one of mine.
There's your soap right there. It will fit in there. Okay. I just don't want to mess up the soap bags. So this is G18, $3 each, or 2 for $5. I have 1 of these left and 3 of these. So this is quite literally, you could have these 2 for $5 and have those 2 for $5, or you could have them all for $10. If you're interested, I will look. I'm going to look in a way because I'm down to 4. The first one you showed, it would be good to rub on my scar. Here, I'm going to show you this one. So we're going to call this one
number 1.
Number 1, Kathy, and this we'll call number 2. So this is the ruffled kind of, it looks like mermaid scales.
That's the one I use, is one like that. It's not extremely rough.
They are, aren't they,
number
Nana?
1.
Number 1. Okay. You got it, Kathy. Thank you. Then I think it's probably been 4 months. Well, it'd have to have been like 4 months ago because you were up north and you were doing, I think you were getting ready to go south and selling your soaps. And someone mentioned something about soap bags. And I'm like, oh shoot, that would make perfectly good sales.
I bought firecracker one.
Yeah. Marker, sorry. I got it in the bag. I just gotta mark it on the bag.
Okay, firecracker bin right here.
Yeah, you know, I do some chat participation on Scooter and Ease. It helps wake me. It does. I'm sure that whole that word? No, I wasn't going to say it all. It's somewhere in a diagnosis later in life. You know, it's one great thing when you have a lot of autoimmune issues is you can choose when to go get diagnosed or whatever. All right, these are G16. These are, here, let me flip it this way so I can read it. These are bath bombs. They're unicorn dreams, floating fizzies spin. This is your Onyx bathhouse registered bath bombs. So they are, let's see, I think they're all the same color.
And these are the 3, 2 for $5, right?
Yeah, $3 each or 2 for $5. Yeah, they're all the same color. Sorry, I wanted to be sure. So these are pink and purple, and the hair and the horn appears to have some green in it and maybe some blue down here. So these are 4 ounces each. They are strawberry, kiwi, apple. Let me make sure they're all that way. I think they are. I sourced them all at the same time. Yeah. Strawberry, kiwi, apple. And I have 2, 4, 6 available. So if someone, wanted more than 2, I could probably even give you a better deal. Not a whole lot, because there isn't a whole lot of wiggle room. I want to revisit this. This was something we showed earlier.
No, we sold those.
Did we?
Yeah.
That's my sold bin.
Yeah. Yeah, I just don't have a box for her and her other stuff's in that bin. So
No, you're fine. Just put it on that side, please. That way I'm not grabbing out of the sold bin. All right. We're going to go with this one. This is Open Road Brands, LLC. They do have a website. This was a home accents distributed by Holly.
Did you put a number on
Hobby
that last night,
Lobby.
or do I need to go find it?
Right there. This is still new. It's still got its cardboard. It is S108. Starting bid is $4. It's distributed through Hobby Lobby. And at least when they did this one, they wanted $13.99 plus tax, because ain't no store you walk into, except maybe a thrift store or something like that, that you ain't going to be paying the tax guy. So it says, trust in the Lord with all your heart. I'll get you a measurement. Eight inches tall. 5 is a hair short of 5 3/4. Like literally, it's one line away from it. Let's see.
So it's 5 5/8.
This is 1/2 inch thick. So 1/2 inch thick. And it's a teal blue. So trust in the Lord with all your heart. Alright. Show those. Show that. Anyone interested in the trivet? A vintage marked trivet.
Hi, David Groves. Yes, our last name is Groves.
Yeah, sorry. My last name's only been Groves for the last 2 decades.
Right, so Nana's gonna take 178, but she wants you to send it to Risa. Do you have Risa's info?
No, I don't have Risa's info. But I have no problem sending it to her. I just get to. Well, you're gonna write it down in the notebook, aren't you?
Yeah.
Kathy, you want the trivet?
No, we haven't even put the trivet in yet.
Oh, we haven't put the trivet in yet. We didn't get that far.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. All right, give me a minute. I need to look at StreamYard for a minute. That's the way I do it. Oh, dude. I thought it just canceled me out like I hit the wrong button.
Well, I'm originally from southeast corner of Colorado.
Born and raised there.
Not a problem, Nana. I'm not sure where it fell with everybody, so I just wanted to go up. So the first one you showed, it would be a good one to rub on my scar. So that was the soap bags. All right, so it's under that. Unicorn. And then S178. All right, S178. Nana was in first, but Nana being who Nana is, which is just like the rest of us, Kathy, right? She would totally like fit in all. If you're not subbed over there with Nana, go check her channel out. And I don't remember when it was. It was this year, I think. Yeah, it was this year. They celebrated. It was something to do with Canada. Shoot. It's been a hot minute since I've seen that video. Let me go back down and check because Nana wanted this to go to Kathy. So it's got 178. It's for Kathy.
Let's go to Kathy.
Yep. And we're doing $4 to buy it now because no one came in at the starting bid. And then I'm moving the sticker because I need to take it off before I deliver it. I know you would. I know you would. All right. So there's the sticker. And then for Kathy.
All right.
Thank you, Mr. Steph.
Yuppers.
Alrighty. I think this is probably going to be the last item I showed tonight, y'all. I'm sorry I wasn't
you're
fully
good,
into
David.
it today.
I don't need a lot of groves either.
I don't need a whole lot of groves either. I just wasn't feeling it today. I'm just glad that we showed up. I tell you what, I'd have showed up today no matter what. We just may not have sold the thing, right? And that would have been fine too. I'll tell you what, we're going to show 2 items, one at a time. So I want to show this 89.
We'll do the couch over first.
Yeah. All right, so here's the back side. This is Taiwan, copyright 1993. It looks like it says 0D and maybe 1, but definitely has a 1 under.
Sorry.
Yeah, you can't push stuff.
No, I was trying to write.
I understand that.
I
But the
didn't realize
desk
I was
is
pushing.
only like 2.5 inches or 2.5 feet wide.
I didn't realize I was pushing stuff.
It's okay.
Glad to meet you too. We're on Monday through Wednesday at 4 p.m. on this channel, and then Sundays at 7 p.m. all Central Time.
If you click on my community tab, I typically update. I haven't been sharing people out. I took a break from doing that until like quite literally recently. So there is your Taiwan 1993, and that looks like an O, a D, and possibly a 1. And then underneath the year is a 1. So it is triveted, a trivet. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4. With this, you got little, like 5 little legs. But then you got this like little ring thing. It is not a key ring. It's just something I'm sure someone fancy did.
Well,
It's a cow.
probably so they can hang it up in their kitchen and
Well,
just
yeah.
pull it down and use it.
Yeah. Yeah, it just hangs up.
Man and I are messing with each other.
Not the real Oh, no. No. Listen. I screenshotted the other day, and because I had a rough morning, and then I can't pull it, but I screenshotted it, which means I'll be ready for the rest of the week. There is something about God's time and real time. There's an actual thing with it. And yes, it really exists. And no, Mike's not necessarily wrong. But I think most of that has to do. Did I sell this or am I still showing this?
You're still showing it.
Okay. It's been well loved. I haven't cleaned it. I'm gonna be honest. I picked this up. I picked this up with a couple other items in that sewing basket, and yeah, I can't present that that sewing basket well enough tonight. My brain is just not clearly thinking well enough. I need to put this new on this. All
right, that works, David. Thank you for stopping in.
Sounds good, David. Yeah, just follow. If you want to check out my community page, I try to update it. I've got a few more shows this week and other things. I can share as I go. I've got to get back in that routine. Just trying to figure out what to do. All right, so there's your trivet. And then for our very last one, this it's small. It's a mini, y'all. It's $19.89. And it has a bunch of writing on the inside, so I'm trying to get the light to hit it just right so I can read it.
So are you going for the cow trivet, Kraken?
You got it, Kraken. We'll just do it. Because
you're doing 2 on that. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing 2, but because it has I think it's got a condition issue. It's not broke, but I don't know. It just don't look quite right for me. All right, so I think this is a kiss. If you've ever watched Peter Pan, if you take that off, is that not a kiss?
Well, it's a thimble.
A thimble. All right, so it looks like a thimble to me, but it is marked 1989. Here's your little. It appears to be a girl.
Kraken's in for 2, looking for 3 or more.
I'll try to get it to show. She's got a little bow on the top of her hair, and it looks pink to me. Yeah, it's not going to show really well, but it's a light pink. And then if you look at her bangs, she's got a couple little dots right there, and they're so small I can't tell what they are, so I'm calling that the condition issue.
So we're going once, going twice. Last call to Kraken.
Now, y'all, I had anticipated when I closed up shop last night.
Hi, Rita.
Hey, Rita, welcome in. Girl, I am so excited. Y'all, that is the Buddha chick. That is Rita. I would talk her up on her snacks, but y'all, I jumped in. Well, I say I jumped in. I don't think I got in chat today. Not because I didn't want to. I might have said hi, but it might have been towards the end. I don't remember. It might have been her devotional. Either way, she is getting rid of her snacks, y'all. So if you're used, well, I always do the thumbs up, but I try to get in chats. You saw me, girl.
Mm-hmm.
I saw you too. I love your hair. Have we counted this down? Oh, yeah. It says Taiwan.
Yeah.
And it's got some other.
Rita said that's Precious Moments thimble. And that's what it looked like.
So this is the smallest one, the smallest piece I think I have. And I know I sourced 3 or 4 others. Those are figurines. I don't have them ready to show tonight.
That's sold the Kraken.
I know. I was trying to grab something. Oh, okay. I don't know.
I just thought you were going to put it
No,
back over
I need to kick my feet up. Not stare at the screen. I don't mean this, but
well, we're at 7:15, which was kind of our target to start closing.
Take out and get some nutrition and get ready for.
I've got a shower and everything.
Yep. All right. Kraken, you've got this, and then FYI, what was the price on this?
2.
Okay.
Yeah, while I'm at work, a lot of times.
Did you drop?
Yeah, you got the
did.
cow too. I just didn't put it in.
Put it in. Do you not remember that evening where I was like, hey, did you put it in chat? And you're like, yeah, I did. I spent 45 minutes going back and learned it's easier to do it while we're live.
That is.
Correcting. Because it's a pain when you have to go back. Okay. Y'all, yeah. The booted chick. That's Rita. If y'all are familiar with her, but maybe you haven't went and hit her up for her snacks, go check her out. Go check her lives out. She does have things scheduled typically. I know she typically keeps her community page, or what else they call that. It's where you find everybody's info on, right? She's closing out that inventory of snacks. Once they're gone, as far as I know, they're gone forever. So I would recommend that. Other than that, the Buddha chick. Now I see you put her link. Did you put her link for tomorrow?
I haven't yet. I just dropped her actual channel.
Yep.
So.
Could you put her link for tomorrow's? And she's Cali time. I'm still working on the hour zones. I will be on the mashup. It's so exciting. And did we announce that yesterday or no?
I think so.
I think we might have announced it yesterday. What's in the box?
Which box?
Give me a second.
I have boxes everywhere, Kraken.
Give me a second. I gotta look. I got a view behind me. Oh no, I know exactly what box he's asking. Mr. Stuff.
Hold on.
Okay. Kraken, you talking that box, aren't you? Let me make sure. And then I have a silk. I'm not showing it tonight because I haven't Google Lensed it. But it's 100% silk outfit.
What, the beer box?
I think it's the beer box. Without the beer.
They're beer bottles. The box that says, what's in the box?
Of course. Yeah. This was a starting bid of 10 Kraken S119, just in case you're interested. But let me measure the box because I want you to understand it requires being put in the shipping box because this box would be damaged in transit. So let's see. So this has to go in at least a 13-inch box. No, it has to go more than that because we have to have the impact zone. So probably, a 15?
Well, it's not beer. It's just the bottles.
It's just the bottles.
For you to bottle it, and it's got the thing to cap it and the caps in there for it. And there's what?
6, I think.
6, I think, in there.
It is 7 3/4 wide.
Hi, Mona.
Hey,
and Kraken
Mona,
says he
welcome.
doesn't want it. He was just curious.
9.5. That's fine. Someone else might catch the replay. So we're just going to show it in a way. Take advantage of it, right? I mean, it's like, how many times are you going to touch this object when you source it? Well, the answer is a lot. All right, so it's got 10 bottles.
10 bottles, yeah. I knew it was an off.
It was an off, and it throws me every time I look at it. So you get the bottles, you get a pamphlet. Mr. Steph, you brewed beer a long time. Why aren't you over here talking this up? I only got it because I'm like, hey, it's amber glass. I can craft with that if
if anyone gets to keep that, if it doesn't sell, it's me, because I'll get the stuff and start doing beer again. So it's got 10 of the bottles.
Here, I'll move.
You're good. I just wanted to get where I could pop
And
one
that's
of them.
S119 for anyone in chat or
So
catching
it's
the replay?
S119, $10 start bid on them. It's got 10 of the brand new bottles. You'll still have to sterilize them because anyone that's ever brewed knows you have to sterilize. It's got the caps, the actual bottle caps.
Dude, the graphics on this box.
Is there more than 10 caps here?
There should be somewhere close to 30, I think.
Well, good. So I'm going to demonstrate. And then it's got the capper for it.
You're not going to actually put it on, are you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just, and you just have to have, and you
All
just
right, here. Let me hold it.
You hold it. So the cap goes on the top of the bottle. Then the beer capper goes on top of that, just like that. And then
Just don't break it, please.
I won't break it.
Can I let go?
Yep.
I've broken enough in the last 7 days.
It's brand new, so it's never been crimped. And then you've got it completely bottled, just like it comes from a store. But yeah.
So this was new too, huh?
Yeah, it's all brand new.
Yeah, the box inside's clean. The
And I'm actually
graphics on the
gonna-
box are cool.
And I'm actually going to leave the cap on it. That way, if I ever show it again, and then if I sell it, I'll just pop the cap.
I mean, you can buy it from me for 10.
I may buy it from you for
I
10,
know.
but it just ain't happening.
I
right now.
haven't decided if I'm going to craft with it.
No, you're not going to craft with it. It is cool. It's kind of a, I used to do wines and beers a lot, like before we ever got married. On the back of the box, it shows kind of everything. It has the guide in there. It teaches you how to crimp the lids and all that. But usually you go get a brewing kit or whatever. You can usually go to a Hobby Lobby or whatever and get a brewing kit. And then here's the bottles that go along with it. So
I purchased that kind of on a whim of, hey, that's really cool. Hey, if it don't sell, I can make some really cool stuff with it. And use the graphics of the box. So, y'all, it is 7:24 p.m. Central Standard Time. In the Eastern Time Zone, it is 8:24 p.m. Notice I didn't differentiate on who's got God time versus real time, but hey, y'all, if you had packages with me from last week that were paid and invoiced, or invoiced and paid, those went out today. We went to UPS first because they're further out, y'all. We went there first because our turnaround just to there is typically around 40 minutes. And then anything that went out USPS went from the village post office. So, yeah, if you haven't got notified sometime this evening, why I'm listening to Scooter Renee, no doubt, it'll probably be when, there's not a chat participation moment. I'm going to snag everybody's tracking and attach them to your invoices so you can find your tracking there, or Pirate Ship should have emailed you. Let me know, email me, reach out, whatever. If you have questions, concerns. Past that, tomorrow I have 3 shows. I don't have the time set, y'all. But I start off on...
I'm going to go grab
It's Dawn and Teresa. So it'd be Dawn Southern Finds and Yarnigan. When will you invoice again? So, Nana, I'm aiming to invoice Thursday. So the way I rolled out yesterday, and if this works, I'm trying to stay very disciplined in it because it's the way I wanted to start doing our invoicing and stuff. Invoices that were new for yesterday on, not Build-A-Boxes. The drafts are there. I've got the hard copy because we keep a hard copy, right? There's certain times technology doesn't work right, so I have to have another copy. But past that, drafts are already done. I'm going to do drafts throughout the week for anyone. It's not Build-A-Box. That's for people that have a buying and paying history with me, y'all. If you're new to me, we need to have 1, possibly 2 cycles before we go to Build-A-Box. But if anyone's interested in that, and no, I do not have a whole lot of slots. We live and I work in 900 square feet. We have to function in this. So, you're new here. You're new here today, aren't you, Ashley? You're new here the last half hour. Yeah, you're new here. Ashley, you're amazing. So, yeah. Nana's was yesterday and ours. Today was solo. Tomorrow starts Good Night Kraken. Thank y'all for being here.
Yeah, thank you guys.
You know, Nana, it's always great to work with Don and Teresa, and of course you and the Tool guys. I was on with Janice and the Tool guys, last week? Maybe it was 2 weeks ago. No, it's probably further than that. It was probably before.
It was when we first came back.
Oh, so it was a week. Yeah, the week that I came back from being sick. So yeah, there are so many incredible people, and everybody, everybody has their own reason why they're here, right? I don't mean my channel, I just mean the tube. But I'll tell you what, there are so many people, y'all, that will help lift each other up. Nana Tink's one of them. Kraken, Ashley Reed, y'all. I see Ashley Reed in other channels. It doesn't matter if it's late night, if it's during the day, early evening, whatever. She is a great supporter. She helps with your thumbs up. She helps with the watch hours, right? She helps keep your chat moving in a positive way. And sometimes humorous. Depends on the day. But, we're here to help each other out. We do have the sunflower report. I had entertained it about 2 months ago on doing one, and then other people's channels, they were in a shift on what they would be doing. So I figured out how I'm going to do my sunflower report. That's where we can network with each other somewhere between a half hour to an hour twice a week, where it doesn't conflict with other people's schedules. So likely it's going to be the weekends. Mr. Stuff works, so it won't happen if I am gone for a medical appointment. So it won't be this week. That's where we can network. We can share links. We can do a lot of things just to help each other's channels grow.
All right, Scooter is live, I guess.
Is she? Just got her notification. All right, see you there, Nana. Y'all, Scooter Renee does in her Monday night motivation. I think that's how it goes. Dawn, so it's on Dawn's channel this month. Dawn and Yarnigan, they swap off each month. So it's on Dawn's. Let's see, what time is Dawn? Southern Finds. Because we have multiple Dawns that we know and we interact with.
Well, that's the. You're gonna go up just a little bit.
10:30. All right. So if you're Central Time Zone, it's 9:30 in the morning when they begin. So 13 hours from now, no matter where you're at, 13 hours from right this second, 2 minutes ago, is when they go live, and that's on Dawn Southern Finds. It's their third Tuesday of each month, so it does happen, monthly. Anyone can purchase, okay? Just like with them, just like with Nana Tinks yesterday, it's the members of the channel that are selling. So anyone can participate, anyone can win, and anyone, you just get, depending on whose channel and what seller, listen out, because some require participation while others may require, say, instead of $10 sunflower bucks and no bang, you have $10 towards a $20 purchase, for instance. So
is Dawn Southern Finds, is she Central or is she Eastern?
So, good question. She's on that line. She's in Louisiana, and I don't remember where the break is. Is it, which side of the Mississippi line is it?
Let's see.
No, they're running off of Teresa's time zone, period, in the story. It don't matter where Dawn is. They're running off of Teresa's time zone because Teresa's time zone is Eastern.
All right, so it's 9:30 Eastern is when the show starts.
No,
tomorrow.
It's not. It's 10:30 Eastern. It shows it on the thumbnail. It's showing 9:30 because it's showing our time.
That's what I get for a thumbnail.
All right, so I'm reading what that thumbnail says. It says 9:30 Eastern. Underneath it, it says top says 10:30 Eastern, 9:30 Central.
Yeah, but that's what I get to see on a thumbnail on my phone.
Oh.
That's the reason why I was asking.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the reason why I was asking.
And does she have her jot form in her description? The reason why I'm saying that is any of y'all that are unfamiliar with her.
She's got her address and everything. Yeah, she's got her jot form right there at the top.
All right, so if you click on her link for tomorrow's show, it's going to be towards the top. It's 1, 2, 3. It's in the third paragraph down. Blue, you can't miss it. Click on it. She does not share your information with others without consent. With that said, if you are to bid in her members only auction, and then say you're only there for a couple minutes, whatever, and you're gone again, if that seller that you purchased something from doesn't have your information and they reach out to her, she's going to provide your information to them. Hopefully that makes sense. So, but if you go over and fill out her jot form, I'm not encouraging you to buy it. She's got some really great deals. So I'm just saying, go check her out. But it's her members only auction. I know Chip Glass is going to be there. Who else is going to be there? Did Nana say she was going to be there? There are a lot of lineups tomorrow. Great channels, y'all. I was trying to think who all was. I don't remember. Maybe it says it in the description. It might not. Some of us put everyone lined up, and some of us don't.
Oh no, I didn't go look that far.
Yeah, no. But that's all right. So, but this way, if there's a giveaway or anything, she has your information, so then it can get sent to you,
yeah,
right?
Nana's not doing any auctions until she's back.
That's what I thought. You wouldn't be doing.
You're in that window.
Y'all, I will tell you, and I appreciate anyone that purchased from me yesterday that came in today and filled out the jot form or emailed me between yesterday and today. Because yes, Nana is a good example. She will be like, hey, I'll make sure to pass that information on. Here's the thing. That woman wears many hats. She really does, y'all. No, go ahead and just send me everybody. That way it just covers everybody. I do have today's. Give me a minute. I do have today's. I have Urena. And then Karen, I have hers as well. Everybody else I do not. Right? Let me see your notebook. Let me see who all bought it.
Well, that was from yesterday on there.
Yeah.
We have this notebook.
Yeah. So I have Daisy's Creations. Y'all, she's another great channel. I actually have a box I got from her before I got sick. That's in my doom pile unopened. It's a fitting shoe glass. Let's see. All right, so the only ones I need. All right, this is the ones I need. I need Wendy's and Doreen's. I have her 1 ounces.
Okay.
Hopefully, caught her
Did you
before.
put last names on it?
Huh?
Did you put last names?
I didn't.
Okay.
Wendy's is Wondering's Books and More, and then Doreen. I do not remember.
Well, she's wanting me to put it in chat. So, Wondering Books and More.
Yep. And then separate that and put D-O. Here, I'll wait for you.
If my fingers would quit being fat and hitting the wrong buttons.
Well, that's fine. I'll tell you spell Doreen though. She'll know.
And then Doreen. There you go, Nana.
And then, yeah, I start off with Don and Teresa. That's been set up since last month, actually. And it wasn't an issue. It isn't an issue. But then, here comes the Buddha chick, which I'm grateful for. I honestly, I will tell you, I don't even know if she's still here, but I'll tell you really quick. I seen that email and I'm like, no way, before I even opened it. I said, no way. I walked away, took a breath, I prayed about it, and I came back and opened it, right? And because I pretty much could read enough to tell where the content was going. And what happened is she had a slot available, and it's been since, November since I've been on her channel?
Somewhere around there.
And so she gave me a shot, and we're taking it. So this month, so her time frame that I'm in conflicted with the time frame with Don and Teresa's. And I'm only saying this not because it's everyone's business, but I want you to understand this takes a village to make happen, y'all. So I reached out to Don and Teresa, right? Because I'm supposed to be the time slot that I'm in with them crosses over by 15 minutes for the Buddha chicken. Those windows are only 30 minutes long, y'all. And it makes no difference what goes in the soul bin tomorrow. It's all about the exposure, the experience, and getting to know other people. For real, you know. I can't hope for 500 subs. Actually, I'm aiming for more, but my short term is get out of the threes. And then, we're going to go. But I want to be monetized. I wasn't sure. I was on the fence for a long time now. I want to be monetized, so we're going to get there. But I reached out to Don and Teresa and I said, hey, is there any way, because I went and I looked at the lineup before I emailed and asked, because I wanted to make sure of where it was going to do the whole caboose train track thing going, you know, where the cars clink. And I asked them if there was any way, you know, and trust me, once they got schedules out, don't matter whose channel it is, they've already put that work out. Now they got to go back and change it up, right? So it wasn't a small ask. It's much appreciated. They accommodated me. So I'm probably their first, if not, I'm their second lineup for the day. I don't know. I think it's 11 or something our time. So what would 11:30, 11:40? I don't know. I'll go look at the email. I'll be there tomorrow, y'all. I will not be late. I know I'm on East Coast time for tomorrow for part of it, and then I jump from East Coast time. I don't come back to Central time. I don't even go Mountain time. I'm going to Pacific time. I'm going to be on the Booted Chicks. It's going to be fun. I don't remember when I looked at the lineup pool. I think Julie and Jim are on. That's the other thing. I've got to catch that up tonight. I've got to catch her last one or two mashup sales. So, you know, there is so much goes into this, y'all. So I just want to say I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the channels I'm members of. Because, you know, I've had one bad experience being connected with someone, being a member of their channel. And so, I mean, if it goes wrong, it can go way wrong. But I'll tell you what, the ones who, you know, they're driven to grow their channels, to make something of their channels, being a member of their channels, there ain't a whole lot they won't do within reason. And then I think one of them, Rita, I don't even think she has members right now. Everything she's doing is community based, right? Because I don't think she's got members right now, and that's fine. So Don and Teresa, they alternate every other month. So this month is Don's, next month will be Teresa's, and if they'll have me back after tomorrow, I'll be on next month as well. So y'all have a good night. Thank you for being here. Go over and hit the thumbs up. If you sub to anyone, if you go back and you catch, if they have content, if you go in and just click the like button, apparently helps the subs stay. Sometimes they don't. I don't know. I've seen my numbers grow and I've seen my numbers lose a little bit. I mean, I'm maintaining them, but it's like a hit or a miss. So, otherwise, we will be back here at 4 p.m. Central. I almost said Eastern. Yeah. I was thinking after I said it, I was like, shoot, when I was in there, Larry, did it say join? But yeah, for everybody, it's different, right? But I'll tell you something. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of channels that I've been with, either, you know, during the winter or the spring. Winter last year, winter this year, spring, that I ain't grateful to have that. So thank y'all. Thank you for helping me keep busy. I am not planning on 7 shows next week. I got to figure something out because I've got 2 or 3 all in the same week each month. Plus my medical and overall health is all in 1 week. So I've got to get it all figured out. But I will. It may be some adjustment. And until then, we're not going to be editing. Y'all are going to catch it in real time. If it's pretty, it's great. If it's not, we learn from it. And if we can save someone else from having to experience the same, then so be it. And we're going to have fun along the way. I'll have more clothes hopefully tomorrow. I have some up here, but a lot of it's smaller clothes. Just not quite the right clothes everybody was looking for tonight. So
It's all good.
thank you for being here. We'll catch you on the YouTube highways. Catch you over at Monday Night Motivation over at Don and Teresa's tomorrow. The Booty Chicks tomorrow. Our channel or somewhere, right? And if not, we'll catch you the next time. Have a good night, y'all. Have a great week. Let me push these buttons. It's not serious.